Hello, we're back. It's me, I'm
We're back.
Curryway, and I'm still here with Nerdy. Hi, Nerdy.
Yes, we're back. We're back. We're live and we're ready to go. Hopefully soon. I know that there's been a lot of technical issues, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. And
You will
as long
figure it
as
out.
it's sorted by next weekend, that's all that matters.
That is true. W. Oliver, dude was saying words that I don't understand, and we're making progress though. So we're gonna have a nice slow show. We're gonna do what we can. We don't want to stall for too long. I mean, we've already stalled for longer than obviously we'd like, but we don't want the players to get iced too bad, especially going into the later rounds. So we probably won't do another crazy break, even if there are issues as a heads up, unless it's like obviously absurdly bad. But we're going to try and make do with what we have. We're very grateful that all of you are here hanging out, doing what we can. And hopefully we get to see some pretty good games soon. I mean, Nerdy, we saw in the last seed, Jay, bad gamer, ranked playoffs participant before, starting to pull away a little bit. 10 points ahead of anyone else. Aquacord, NHB, also previous playoff participants up there as well. What's caught your eye so far?
Yeah, I mean I think that's the obvious storyline that we're seeing develop here. Jay with 62 points over HDMI with 52. NHB as well on 52 points, and Aquacord just 1 point behind on 51. So those are our top four. If it ended right now, that's what would be that those would be our top four. But of course, lots of people still, in contention here. Pavkin 43, Nahan 37, Forbfan 2 with 36. Forbfan 2, wait, sorry,
Well,
I'm
Warband 2
forgetting.
is Jooms. Warband 2 is
Jooms.
Jooms.
Okay. No,
Yeah,
I'll eventually learn. I'll eventually learn my Vorb fans.
gonna learn the
But
Warbs.
no, Nemerald as well with 32.
Also, not for
And yeah,
nothing, Nerdy. When are we gonna see like Curryway Fan 3 in ranked playoffs? Where's our fans? Can they lock
that's
in?
fair. That
Like if
no,
we could,
honestly, that's a good point. I think that they
I
need
would like
to.
to commentate Nerdy Fan 12 next ranked season. Okay? So we have to
Yeah,
lock in.
Nerdy fan 12 unfortunately is probably like Cole 4 or something. So I mean that might not be. We might not be seeing that.
No, it's listen, you never know. I mean, a year ago, like EDCR was cold for. Well, maybe not a year ago. Maybe like a year and a half ago, EDCR was like
Okay.
cold for. So
Okay.
anything's possible. Okay, anything's possible. Speaking of things that are possible, we will be having gameplay soon. Do not worry. It's been pretty good so far. The gameplay has been high level. We haven't really seen. I think there's been like two major deaths. I think like NHB died on like one seed, and I think Wolf Doggo died on like one seed, which is like pretty good so far. Like that's not bad. Obviously, deaths will start to become a little bit more there as we get a little bit shorter on players because people are going to try and push harder and harder and harder. But so far, I think the gameplay has been very high, Nerdy. Like I've been impressed so far.
Yeah. I think. I mean, we've seen lots of great Minecraft. There these seeds have been kind of. I don't want to say boring. I feel like these seeds have been kind of linear. There hasn't been too many, big hiccups we've seen. I guess that first seed was it, or maybe the second seed had kind of a tricky zero. One of the seeds had a tricky
Yes, yeah,
zero.
yeah. That second seed. Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, a lot of these seeds have been pretty straightforward, pretty linear, and so um, it has been pretty straightforward and just kind of a speed test. I mean, I guess it's always a speed test, but a lot of times, there's decision making and things like that can make a big impact. But it seems to me like a lot of these seeds have been kind of just, uh, straightforward. Everyone's doing very similar, if not the same thing. Um, I guess the one thing that I do want to keep an eye out for is just how many people got eliminated that round. I'm not entirely sure, but in either case, we will have once again 24 players can complete this next seed, so it should be pretty similar to the difficulty of the previous matches.
That is true. I'm counting. It looks like roughly like 15 or 20 or so people um were not able to make it to the next round, which is oh well actually we can see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 people exactly, Nerdy, were sent home, meaning
Okay.
54 players remain.
Okay.
55. Oh, no, like 60, like 64 people remain. That's like a lot of people
Okay.
still. And anything's possible. Anything's possible. I know there might be some people with like very low points. but legit anything is possible. So that's why we play the seeds. That's why we play the games. We got 2 more seeds until we eliminate half of the remaining players. And I especially think if you have at least like that like 20-point area right now, like Sky Crab at 19, Camo at 18, Ludlow at 17, like that's about the really the lowest you want to be to have like a serious chance of still making the top 4.
100%. Yeah, I think we'll get into the game shortly here. Not entirely sure what's going on there. Oh, okay, yeah, apparently we were just having to stall a moment here.
It's good.
But
It's a good stall.
Curry, what do you I guess any predictions, Curry? Do you like your pick'ems or how are you
I
feeling?
love my pickums right now. I said Jay and HDMI as like 2 people that weren't in like that immediate, oh, like we're picking those people. And they look pretty good. I guess like I mentioned HDMI. I had said Eric as well. Eric can lock in a little bit more, but that's okay. HDMI looks great. Aquacord looks great. Sky Crab, I mean everyone picks Sky Crab. Like that's just tough. Like sometimes that just happens. But Sky Crab, I mean, can still easily make it. Feeling good about my J pick though. Who were your like little like outsider ones that you did?
Well, I had Aquacord, Bad Gamer, Steez, and Skycrab. Um,
Oh.
so I feel like I didn't really have any like
You
risky
didn't have
picks,
any,
I
yeah,
guess.
you didn't have any, yeah.
But
I
hey,
mean,
for what it's worth, Jay and Aquacord are in the top 3, so that's good.
yeah, that's true.
That's good.
That's true. It's good. It's good. So we'll see what's going on. I know we did start the seed, but it had to get reset, and we'll figure it out once everything gets working. Um, Surprisingly, running a production is not easy, but we're doing what we can. It'll be good. Nerdy, I have a question. I have a good
Okay,
stall
what's up?
question.
All right, what's up?
Last time I believe we were commentating rank playoffs, you had like an insane breakfast, if I remember correctly. I don't remember exactly what it was.
Okay.
I want to say you had like
It's okay. This
pasta
time
with like
oh
red
no.
sauce.
Why do you have
I
to
think
go
you
here?
I think you had like pasta with red sauce for breakfast. You had like dinner for breakfast. And I was like, that's crazy. It's like 8 a.m.
Okay,
for you.
that's a very defensible thing, but my breakfast today is very not defensible.
Your
all
breakfast
right?
is not, it's worse than that.
No, because it's actually okay. Because it's like because like with pasta or something, you get some
Oh
good
no.
nutrients or something. Today, I was in a rush. Okay, I was in a rush. I feel like that's important.
Okay. Already coping.
I had Mexican food last night, and I have some leftover.
Oh.
I have some leftover rice, so I literally just had rice for breakfast.
Like just like what was in the rice?
Like nothing. Like
Like
just like
literally just plain white rice for
no,
breakfast.
not white rice, like Mexican rice. You know?
Okay, like Mexican. Okay.
Yes.
So you pulled the
Also
Oliver.
coffee. Also coffee though. Importantly, that's an important takeaway.
Nerdy
Always
loves
coffee.
his coffee. Nerdy loves his coffee.
It's just it's the best drink apart from water. You got those are the 2 S tier drinks.
Are you like would you put water above coffee or no?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Because if I had to, you know, I mean, I love them both, but like if I could only drink one of them, I'd obviously drink water.
Coffee and rice is a pretty insane pair. I mean, when we were at the land, Nerdy, Oliver, I think were you with the taco group with Oliver that got tacos that night? Because Oliver ate tacos for dinner and then went to the land and then had tacos that morning. Like just had the leftover tacos that morning.
I mean, I
So
think that's
that was
defensible. That's defensible. That's like again, like you get some protein, you get something to. I don't know. That's I feel like I'm not defending my
you're not defending
my
it.
I'm not defending my own actions here.
What's the least defensible breakfast you've ever had? Because I feel like your breakfast is very like it's always in shambles. Like you never have like a quote unquote normal breakfast. Like what's the weirdest thing you've ever had for breakfast?
Um, that's a great. I think that's a great question. I need
So
to
I eat
really
the
think on
same
this
thing
one.
every day. Like I eat literally the same thing every single day. It's a bagel, it's peanut butter, it's a banana. It's healthy, it's nutritious, it's filling. I'm good. I'm
That's
locked
good.
in. Oliver's ruining my eating schedule, but you know what? I'll forgive him. I love the guy. So I'll still eat the same things that I do normally today. But yeah, I mean, I my breakfast doesn't change. I mean, it changed at the land because I was having like egg sandwiches and stuff, and that was really good. But it's like too much in the morning. Like I didn't eat fruit until like day 3 of the land, and I needed fruit. I'm like I need a vegetables and fruit guy.
No, that's fair. I'm still trying to think of my answer to your question.
Yeah, I'm stalling for you
Um,
to, like, get a good answer. It's okay. If you don't have one, you don't have one.
um,
Like, it's chill. Maybe you have a crazy breakfast next week.
Probably like I've had like when I wake up really late, I've had like I think I've had like a McDonald's burger before at like and that's like a desperation play. You know what I mean?
Like,
That's like a
desperation.
complete desperation play. And it's always I regret it every single time. But yeah, that's probably the most diabolical.
That's tough. Are you like, how many vegetables are you eating, like, a day? Like,
Oh,
are you
my
getting
vegetable. I think my
your
vegetable
vegetable
count
game
is totally
is
fine.
top
Yeah, yeah.
notch?
I
Yeah.
love vegetables. Yeah, I'd say like the only time like sometimes I get lazy with it. Like I
Mm.
don't. I wish I put more or I don't have vegetables on hand. But like I'll put vegetables in mac and cheese. You know what I mean, or
Yeah, yeah,
something
yeah.
like that.
'Cause it's
Like
good,
I'll
like,
put
it's just free. It's like
yeah yeah.
stuff
No,
like
I'm
spinach or whatever, like, it doesn't really taste like anything, and then you're just, like, getting the nutrients. Like, it's W.
yeah. Oh, here we
Oh
are.
my
Here we
goodness
are.
gracious. Look at us. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. It's truly wonderful.
And we're back in.
Reckon. How are you so off center? How did you do this?
Oh,
How did you
I
do
guess
that? That's, like, actually impressive.
whoa, we're over. We're scooching over. Is that
This
better?
is
Okay,
good.
my bad.
Yeah, I think this
No,
is
that's
good.
probably on me. And the thing is, I move around a lot, career way, so we can't even. It's entirely my fault.
No, I respect that. We do have J. This is our fix for right now. We have J large. I'm assuming
Yeah, and
eventually we'll be
this is
able to see
good.
a hotbar, but for now, this is chill.
This is great because we'll just get to watch the person who's been ahead anyways. We
Wait,
get
it's
to
like a knowledge test. It's like a knowledge test. Like, we can see, like, okay, like, we can try and think about what is in J's hotbar as we go through the seed.
that is true. That is true. It's like a little bit
Actually,
of
crazy knowledge check.
okay. So we have at least dirt and a wooden pickaxe, and then I see
Okay, we're gonna do stone axe.
some iron nuggets and a gold shovel.
Yeah. So no iron pick yet. So not enough for an iron pickaxe. So I'm gonna have to get some loot in the chest. See how that goes.
And heading over towards our portal now. Let's see
Notably,
what we've
not
got.
getting has one pork chop. That's it. Or well, one
Okay,
pig's
okay.
worth of pork chop. We
And
don't have
that's
many.
definitely going to change the way different people play. We see a lot of people having already entered the nether here. I'm not sure exactly how, differentiated the timer is from that lower section there, but saw a lot of names that had already entered the nether before we saw Jade do so.
Oh, that is true. Yeah, maybe not as many people grabbing the pork, maybe? But we have the bastion here. It looks like, I think, a treasure, which is not oh, this is not treasure at all. This is bridge. Wow. Okay, sorry. Wait, I could just blame the stream lag if I make a stupid comm. Wait, this is awesome. Um, so it's bridge. Not enough iron yet, but there it is. There's some iron. Gonna be enough to make the pickaxe. And there's the fortress nerdy. Whoa. Right there. Chalice is literally 2 chunks away from the spawner.
And we got our iron pick. Very nice. Definitely seems like this could be a pretty quick seed career way. I mean, I was saying I wanted like some more slightly scuffed seeds, but I feel like I like the seeds that are really fast or really slow. Those are the best.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think this could definitely be something here. Not the cleanest rune portal, but um like material wise, I mean, like Jay played it fine, but like you don't have the iron pickaxe right away, not a lot of food. So a little bit like took a little bit of time to get here, but the rest of the seed, as you're saying, this should be pretty fast.
Though I'm a little worried there's no triples.
Yeah, no triples, so it's gonna be a little bit slower here.
And
Gonna
I
grab
think
this.
that
Only for
sort of is fire
obby.
aspect, right? So
Oh, it is fire aspect. You're right. And we also already got the obby from the other side actually. So we are like totally chilling obsidian wise. Really curious to see how we're gonna like force a pearl hang. I'm curious what Jay is digging for here. Maybe here's a piglin. No, wants to drop down. Gonna try
get a
and throw the
pearl
pearl
hang.
hang. I like this.
Oh, I thought
We're
we
going to
I
Anko
thought,
because
I
Anko's
thought
probably
we
in the
threw
lead.
the I thought we threw the
We
pearl
threw
and
the
it
pearl, nerdy, and whoa, we're at the fortress. We're here.
yeah, here we
We
are.
threw the pearl, and we've become Anko boy. Are we
Oh, interesting.
overlapping?
Look at
No
this. Yeah.
way.
Very
Wow.
interesting. I guess, you're just waiting on those trades. I can definitely see the vision. I feel like usually this kind of stuff is kind of an
Wait a minute.
overcook, but
What?
I
We're
have no
getting
idea what's going on.
Did
Getting
we
more
even
pigs,
start
maybe?
trading? We have 58 gold in that. There's so all gold. We haven't even traded yet.
What?
So maybe we just entered from like a completely different way than Jay did.
What is happening on Anchor Boy's screen? I'm so confused right
Is
now.
this a fort first play? I
Yeah,
mean,
maybe
that
that.
is not the move though, because we have 3 piglins. The piglins move so much if you're not on top of it. I mean, that's something
No,
that I
I
deal with
I
in No
actually have no
Reset
idea.
that I feel like people don't really think about. Like, people will tell you to like kill animals first in overworlds because it's so, you don't want them to move around, scatter, etc. A lot of bastions, especially if there's terrain, are the exact same way. So if you have this bastion loaded the whole time and you're just like off doing your own thing, like these piglins are gonna move, they're gonna go all over the place, you're gonna lose them. It can be really bad if you're not on top of it. And Automat back here now, a really nice overlap from Automat, who we haven't mentioned too much today. Has played in a lot of playoffs himself, but hasn't been back in a while. Looking to change that today.
And
And
gets that measurement
1,200
off. Looks like,
blocks.
yeah, 1,200 blocks. So not too far here in the Nether. We'll have to see how these runners approach this. Yeah, look at this. Looks like builds the portal here at the pig. So just super, super weird seed. Lots of runners are playing. I mean, hey, I guess I got my wish. It's a very strange seed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Potentially very fast, though. I mean, look at this. Automat here, 540, and digging towards, yeah, the good, decent terrain, maybe, if it isn't too much farther. Looks like now potentially about to build that second portal for a few more blocks this way. Let's see, negative
He's
28.
got
Okay, okay.
40 blocks to go here, but
Yeah, it's a little slow. I
if
was
he
hoping
has
for the
anything
best.
else, I mean, a lot of people still like just Bastion Splitter, Fort Splitter, like, not a lot of people have even blinded yet. But Jay in the end, we can
Yeah,
see
Jay in
Robertsy
the
also in
end.
the end. Another person we haven't mentioned super a lot. It's actually
What?
also, I feel like this is a new thing, but like, I didn't notice how quickly that right side scroller is like scrolling. And Jay hits the 0.
Wow. So like what was that, a
Really fast time.
630?
And remember, this is not filtered for like LCQ. This is just like a straight up
Mm.
rank seed. Like, this is just like it was a queue for anything else. This is freaking crazy from Jay. Emerald. See what Emerald's up to here. Going for the 0, but
And
falls and can't clutch and dies.
oh, yeah, not good at
Disaster.
all. Not good at all. That's
Absolute
probably a almost
disaster.
certainly a 0 pointer for Emerald, unfortunately.
Oh, no. Non-biased commentary on that one as well. Unfortunate. Akshay entering the end. Someone with high hopes in this tournament today. Did he get the pre-craft off? Probably just crazy overlapping with the Fortress and the Bastion to really make
Yeah,
that
it's
possible. It's a tough
quite
0 nerdy.
interesting.
057 iron pick. And it's back, it looks like. Really hard 0. Is going to be punished for, I think, not making a gold pickaxe here, but is going to still be able to get to 95. This is intense. Does get there. Wow.
Great stuff.
Really impressive to actually get there.
It's like maybe it doesn't have any arrows. So this could be
I
a
think
little
just can't
scuffed.
load the crossbow.
Oh, sure, sure, sure.
I think just can't get the timing for that.
Oh, this is bad
Oh,
though.
this is really scary. Should be actually able to
Wow.
kill.
Can they
Does.
clutch? Wow.
And go
Amazing
clutch.
stuff. Great stuff. That scared me there for
Unbelievable.
a second.
Nicely played from Akshay to clutch up that on a really difficult pivot. But is going to be able to make it happen. And a lot of players are entering the end now, as we can see. So really nice stuff. Will Iluapi be able to hit it as well? Organizing the inventory. Puff Pearl here. Gets to 90. Definitely able to get to 91, but is going to push. This is nerdy. I think this push is way too high. This
Yeah,
is
this
the
is gonna be really
95
tough.
rotation.
Oh
Yeah,
my
we need to
goodness. Yeah.
leave.
Abandoning the 0, but I will say a lot of people are probably going to abandon the 0. It is quite tricky, so I definitely think you could still get points. I'm not sure how many people have. Looks like 19 completions though, so maybe not. 22 completions now at this point,
Crazy.
and 23. So just waiting on one last completion here. I think we're just a little bit behind on Uluapi's screen, but that should be the seed over. So it's going to be interesting to see how this shakes up the leaderboard. Of course, we didn't get a ton of information as to exactly who completed when, but
Yeah.
definitely, obviously, it's going to shake things up a bit.
Oh, wait, it's us. Hi, nerdy.
Because we'll get into that. We'll get into player board soon.
Yeah, that's the one part that hasn't broken today. So that will work really nicely. Player board will be up momentarily. Um, and I think the story of today so far, I mean, we're only 4 seeds in, but Jay is looking really dominant so far.
Yeah, 100%. Jay's had a fantastic day, just
Wow.
continuing with
And
that lead
HDMI
at
was
86
second.
points.
We didn't even see HDMI on that seed get second place, keeping pace with Jay. And I mean, already, this is actually really rare for LCQ. I feel like there is a huge gap already, only 4 seeds in.
Yeah, 4 seeds in, and our top 4, as of right now, is Jay, HDMI cables, Aquacord, and NHB. And then 10 points lower, we have Retropug. So that's a pretty crazy start to the
I
day.
mean, it's Jay 10 points, HDMI Aquacord 10 points, NHB 10 points. That is
Yep.
crazy. Unbelievable. My own webcam is blocking Chris. So Chris is on 29. So the difference between Jay first and third is the same between 9th and 20th. That is crazy.
Yeah.
Pudgy having a really strong performance. They're getting third place to be at 44 points. They're also notable. Paul having a really good, like Paul's second really good seed there. That death for Emerald really punishing Nerdy because it looked like he could have been, vaulting into the top 10 there with a strong performance, but unable to get anything on the board. But I mean, that's tough. Like, that's the way this is going right now. You really have to keep pace. There's not a lot of room for error in this LCQ.
Yeah, and I mean, it is a 10-point gap, but as you just mentioned, what happened to, for example, Emerald this seed could happen to any of those top 4 players, and that you could get, someone could get 24 points, and then they're caught right back up to you. So I don't know. I definitely do feel that we have a strong lead, but it's definitely not like decisive as to who's going to win at this point.
No, I mean, the only person I think that has a nice spot at top 4 right now is Jay. But I mean, even
True.
we've seen like the winning scores for this are usually around like 130, 140 around there,
Yeah.
like to qualify. So Jay's barely over halfway to that right now, and same thing with like HDMI and Aquacore. Like it's not set in stone yet, but I mean, what a strong performance in the first 4 seeds to get to this point. Especially, I mean, this format is so tough, right? Like you play the whole season for 4 months for so long to get so many phase points in the case of someone like Jay and Aquacord, like who've been doing so good, and you don't qualify. You miss playoffs by a couple points, you're out, and you have to play through this entire gauntlet. And to show up today, really lock in, really impressive from both of them to be playing super well so far.
We're getting into a village next year for seed 5. Importantly, I want to point out that this is the seed where we lose a lot of players. So half the players are eliminated after seed 5, and after seed 7, it's just the top 10. So, and we're gonna
this is the same seed as last time. So
we're in the wrong seed.
Forgot to swap the seed, which is all good. Oopsies. I can never be mad at Redline.
It is a village, I think. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure it's a village next. So we'll see.
Oh, has it been foretold in this in the Discord?
Yes. In the
Whoa. Very nicely.
I think is something. So we'll see shortly what we've got going on there. But yeah, this seed is importantly, lots of people are gonna get eliminated. And then sort of thinking ahead, by seed 7, only the top 10 get move on. So it's gonna be pretty quick. I always feel like this format feels like there's so many people, and then out of nowhere it's like everyone's gone. So this seed is one of those where I think this is the round where we eliminate the most people.
This is the round where we eliminate the most people. I think we're gonna go from. Well, actually, I don't know. It's gonna be close between this round and seed 7. To be honest, I mean, This round, we're probably going to lose, but we're at like 64 people right now. So we're going to lose, yeah, we're going to lose 32 this round. So you're right. And then after seed 7, we're going to lose another 22. So
Hmm.
it's going to become slim pickings, but I know we haven't seen Sky Crab yet, like, but this is really like, this is the time. This is what we want to see here. These players really play. And the nice thing about Sky Crab, Nerdy, very recognizable skin, very easy to see in
Very
this
true. Very true.
giant lapse of players. We're looking at the spectator cam here. And it is a village with a lava pool. What do we got in the chest? Only 4 irons. We are going to have to kill the golem here.
And looking around here, we got a lava pool just in the distance, also to the right. Not sure, but if you go towards that river off to the left there, you might end up going to the slightly farther lava pool. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm going to be curious to watch this routing from these runners. We can see, of course, the bouncing as they kill the iron golem.
Yes.
And
Always fun.
it's always interesting to as well see how many beds people are going to take. That's something to keep an eye on. Maybe just the one next to the blacksmith is the way to go. But I do see some people seemingly going into this hotel to get the 4.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Grabbing, I mean, again, in a format like this, like, if you just get bad explosives or it's a tough 0, like, having those beds can be super, super nice. I don't hate the play, especially grabbing at least, 2 in that house for blaze bedding or whatever else. A couple people also near the farmland. Maybe it's I mean, we're not really seeing a lot of hay bales, so maybe grabbing some carrots in the village area and in the food area. And a lot of the runners making their way to this lava pool in the desert right away.
And now building up the portals, we got pretty much all the runners taking this uh, lava pool in the desert. No one getting distracted by the one off into the plains. Slightly cleaner line overall seems.
And NHB gonna
And
be the
NH
first one in the nether. Not too surprising. Crimson again. And there's NHB. And Nerdy, we've been kicked off.
we've been booted.
Oliver said, enough is enough. Get the hell out of here. NHB cranking. Good job in this warp forest. Manage the terrain, but where's the bastion? There it is. It's far. It is a treasure. And there's a great wide macro as well from NHB to see the fortress on the left.
Speed bridging out here. And boating down. It's not the fastest terrain we've seen, not the fastest seed, but NHB is doing a good job. Be entering sub 3 into this bastion.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, this is where we're really seeing, Nerdy, those like not filtered for or not checked seeds. I mean, this is not an easy seed at all, but it allows for so much more variance in the gameplay. A lot more decision making is possible because of this. It will favor some people's play styles. It might not for others, but it's exciting to watch for sure to see how these runners have to figure out what to do. This treasure out from NHB looking really solid so far.
Yeah, and the 16 carats here is really good. Can be a little awkward on treasure if you don't get enough trades. Trying to figure out how you're going to craft those golden carats, but
And where
golden
are the
carats, of course, are
piglins?
so good. I don't
Where
know.
are the piglins?
That's a great question. Where are the
And
gold
where are the gold
blocks?
blocks? My goodness.
Wow. There's just nothing here.
0 gold blocks. It's good.
NHB finally getting a gold block, but that's going to end up mattering, of course, because of the carrot play that NHB went for there. It's going to be it's going to be less likely to have enough gold to be able to craft both carrots and get your trades.
I think so many people here, Nerdy, are gonna fall into the same trap. Like, this is just so unfortunate. And even though we see the fortress, like there's almost no way this is gonna be enough gold from just this bastion, this top section of the treasure, to not have to go bottom. I would be shocked if we get enough stuff from this.
Checking all the chests here. Yeah, not the best obby. Okay, there we go. Finally getting some obby, getting a little bit more gold. That's definitely good. But yeah, as you mentioned, it's definitely going to be tough to get all the gold we need. And I'm curious if NHB will even be able to craft any Garrets. But maybe not. I mean, 16 carrots on their own is pretty good food.
I mean, that's a great point. Like 16 carat, you're just gonna have to eat it a lot. You kind of treat it like rotten flesh to an extent, but only 17 obby. It's not gonna be enough. We're gonna head down to the bottom. It makes sense because you're gonna be able to use this gold for golden carrots as well as the obsidian that you need. So makes sense here.
And
Even
break
though we don't need
spawner
to,
there.
yeah, even though we don't have to for the fortress, it's just impossible to deal with bottom treasure without breaking it. See what
Paying off
they can do here.
these gold blocks. Curious how many we'll go for. 7. That could end up mattering. Different runners going for different amount of gold blocks. Could get unlucky. Could get lucky as well if you
Yeah,
take only a couple gold blocks and get lucky. That could save you some time. Um, we do have the Garrett craft there. 9 Garretts. It's just beautiful. It's just fantastic.
yeah, I really like the overlapping of the crafts here. Stone sword out has the food that we want. Pyrane I find actually quite interesting because I thought we saw the fort. Maybe it was just some, weirdness on the stream, but I could have swore we saw the fortress. We're gonna
And
see where NHB is gonna go here. And yeah, this is not where I thought the fortress was, so entirely different.
looking around now for and there it is.
Wow, that's nice. Take
So
that for
great
sure.
stuff.
And we're switching to
Looks like
Emerald here.
maybe Emerald is even farther ahead. Not entirely sure, but we'll have to see. Also, in the fortress, has not found the spawner yet, seemingly, but is just getting there now.
Maybe a couple rods on the board already from some strays. Has the ability to blaze bed now. A couple strays as well near this spawner. But it's just building out now.
And should be able to
No rods so far for Emerald,
get the crafts
actually.
off soon. Yeah. There's our getting the 2x2 crafts out there, getting the bow, and maybe we'll see if these blaze rates pick up. Interestingly, though, I will say Emerald has bread instead of carrots, which of course we saw from NHB from a while ago. So that could end up help save some time for NHB or anyone else who chose to craft those carrots. But I don't know. We'll have to see if that ends up mattering.
No, absolutely. Stone sword here is nice. 1 rod. These rates are just really rough at this spawner. Well, in this seed in general, I should say. We're going to blind early. Makes sense. Not really anything else Emerald can do. Has all the pre-crafts, has everything, as we mentioned. Just going to get also noticing, trying to get an idea of Emerald's own pace by checking the tab list, seeing where all the runners are at.
Yeah, I think I saw on that screen, it looked like only NHB had also blinded, but maybe I missaw something. Obviously, if we see bottom left, we see lots of people having blinded, but that might be a little bit ahead of the Emerald stream here, or maybe they all just sort of caught up in that time that Emerald was measuring the eye.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people blinding now. I do love that. I think that's the coolest addition that we can just always see like what people are doing. Keeping tabs on literally everyone. And we're getting more rods. Still not enough to leave. Needs 1 more rod to drop and has everything else ready to beat the game.
But
Really
this is
clean
this is
inventory.
this is slow for Emerald because if someone else just gets a slightly luckier blaze split, maybe gets 1 extra spawn or something like that, then they might not have to wait for this cycle, or maybe they get a stray, something like that. Yeah, immediately had to wait all that time just for 1 more blaze. So I think it's totally possible that someone could get a really fast blaze split here compared to Emerald.
No, absolutely. It looks like NHB finds the stronghold first.
Okay, okay.
Emerald not far off though. And NHB in the end.
Wow.
So
It
going
must
for a
be a
0. What is
must
it
be a
going to be here?
fast split there.
Puff 0. This looks like 103. It is 103.
Gonna be
We're going to
sending it,
go
looks
for
like.
top 104. And really nice setup to get there.
Wow. Very impressive stuff from NHB. Who doesn't have a bow, isn't able to go for any double explosives, but doesn't matter. That should
I
be
really like that extension on the anchor as well. Looked really nice. Good damage. And we'll finish first here, Nerdy. And again, this top group, a lot of them really strong. Jay also entering the end now. Really nice stuff.
yeah, taking a strong lead there. And we do see is Chris? Is Chris going for the 0? Yep, Chris is going for the 0 here now.
Side setup, notably. Could fly.
So once again, this is a round seed 5 is the round where we eliminate half of the bottom half of the people points wise.
Yeah.
And so
And notably, Nerdy,
we're
side setup with no arrows is really difficult.
yeah.
Explosive count here. Getting low. I mean, we had so many beds. The anchor should be able to really finish this off here.
Ooh,
One
it's a
more
little bit
should do it.
dicey. Hopefully it should be okay.
Yeah.
Yes, looks like Chris is going to get a completion on the board here. Not exactly sure what place specifically, but very strong performance there from Chris. And so 29 players eliminated, but thinking ahead, once again, we're really caring about that top 10 or even, I mean, at some point you got to start thinking about the top 4. I mean, we're not
Absolutely.
too
And
far
Sorrel's
away from
dead.
that.
Not able to go for a pearl. Not able to go for a bow clutch.
Disaster.
And fully dead. Unfortunate. We should also go in for the side setup. But it doesn't matter. The round's over. A lot of people finishing that end very quickly. So I don't think the death for Servile ended up mattering there too much. But I mean, the story of that one, NHB looking really good. I'm assuming Emerald got some points on the board as well. I mean, we'll see when we get the scorecard up, which will be momentarily. Again, that is not broken. That'll be working just fine. But I mean, Nerdy, again, I have a fear that this top group, I mean, wow. Jay ahead by 20 points over anyone else right now is absurd.
That's just a fantastic performance so far from Jay. I mean, could have a full 0 seed and would still be in that top 4, I think, at this point. So yeah, I mean, great stuff from Jay. Hopefully it's getting closer to the point. I mean, obviously not at this point. We're only halfway through. I mean, but hey, halfway through, if Jay keeps playing this well, do we hit 200 points? That's the question.
I mean, that is possible. I don't know what the point record is, but that's really impressive. Skycrab also getting second there, Nerdy. Finally, we're not seeing his face. This is the only one that's not working, but we know it's Skycrab.
Yeah.
Skycrab in 20, tied for 20th or 19th right now? 19th. So looking really good.
That's huge. That's huge because Skycrab needs to have 2 big seeds in a row. Needs to get top 10 within the next 2 seeds. Everyone on the right hand side of our screen needs to get to that left hand side of our screen, right?
That's a great point. You kind of forget how fast this really ramps up between seeds 3 and 7. I mean, it's a great point.
Yeah. So pretty much anyone that we don't see on the screen right now, if there's somebody you're rooting for that's not on the screen, it's now or never. I mean, this is sort of the best opportunity. Oh, there we go. A second screen there.
Oh, we can see who's out even.
Rule. And
that's the cutoff.
Like 19 points.
Eric going home. Anko going home. Bid going home. Ludlow going home. All people who had real arguments here to potentially go far. Unfortunately, we are sending home.
Yeah, and I do wonder, I'm trying to think, like, I was like thinking if they won 2 seeds in a row, could they make it into our top 10? And yes, I do think most of these people can. I don't think anyone's like mathematically eliminated yet, but it is going to be tough. If people around 20 points, 25 points, that it's going to be tough to get into that sort of 50-point range or whatever it is that you need in order to move on to seed 8. But we have 2 seeds to play, and you never know. You never know what happens.
No, you do never know. That's why we're playing the games. I think I do know that Jay's probably going to keep playing pretty good. I think NHB is going to keep playing pretty good. HDMI, though, did not get a completion on that last seed. I mean, did have that comfort from playing so well beforehand, so he's still in that like top 4 or 5 range. But like you're saying, Nerdy, this is the time. Like Skycrab, You know, it's really nice that he got second place there for the Sky Crab believers, but he's got to basically do that 2 more times
Yeah.
just to make the top 10. So it's not going to be easy sailing for anyone that's really not in that, top 6 range right now.
Yeah, 100%. I don't know. This format is so brutal, man, because it's like you can be playing really well, and um, I don't know. I feel like just when you're going against multiple runners, it really does change your strategy. I mean, you obviously want to go fast, and that's all you're gonna do, but I don't know. It can really punish certain play styles. Um, I feel.
Oh, absolutely. It's so hard. I mean, that's just the thing. It's so difficult to figure out how you make up time on 70. I mean, I guess now like 50 of the other best Minecraft players in the world.
Yeah.
Um, just so incredibly challenging. This format is so unforgiving. And there's also just, I mean, even though rank standardizes so much RNG, I mean, there's still things that can just happen to you where, it may not be your fault or it may be something you're just not thinking about. And it can really cause a lot of problems in one scene and that can bleed over. Like so many awkward things can just happen. Um, Being aware of how to deal with that in a competitive setting like this is so, so difficult.
I think we're gonna get into our game shortly here. Round number 6. We will be getting in there in just a few minutes.
Yeah, we got to get everyone, since it's an elimination round, we got to get everyone back in the room. We'll get a new room going because everyone was in a room. Now we got to get them in a new room. We got to get
Yes.
all that organized. Yeah, what we're gonna do, we're gonna send it to a quick intermission, get all that organized, and then we'll be back very shortly, about 3 minutes or so. And when we come back, we'll continue with the second half of season 10 LCQ. So don't go anywhere. We'll see you soon.
See you shortly. Back.
It's us. Yay.
We're back.
We're back.
Very
30.
exciting.
It's the second half of LCQ. What are you expecting? Is Jay setting the point record? Yes or no?
What is the point record? Does anyone
I have
have
no
it? Does
idea.
anyone know?
I have legit no
I
idea.
need to know. I feel like I need to know the number. And also, wait, Hacks had it before, right?
I want to say it's hacks. Yeah.
171 is what I'm seeing in chat.
Maybe.
And does any? I'd be
That's like
curious.
very gettable. I feel like that's like
I feel
very
like
gettable.
I want to know how many points Hacks had this far in.
Oh, that's right. We changed the point system, so it's a little bit different.
So I don't know.
It's gonna be. It's different. It's
Oh,
difficult to figure out. It's difficult to figure out.
171 out of 200 in MSS. Okay, so you'd have to like
Oh,
multiply it or something. Oh man, that's complicated.
yeah. That's some
But
craziness.
it could still be a point record
Jay,
technically.
just win like every seed, and then you get the point record. It's fine.
Yeah, yeah.
Also, maybe there's some. Maybe let's start some drama, nerdy. Maybe let's start some drama. Ready? Here's the drama. Maybe Jay sees the rank land. Is like, where was my invite? And just comes out
Ooh.
here and just dominates.
Okay.
He's like, where you didn't invite me? I'll show you what I think.
Yeah.
And comes up here and shows everyone what's up.
To
That's
be
a good
fair,
storyline.
Jay was at the ranked LAN.
Jay was at the rank land and won
win.
the set seed.
Yeah,
thing.
did win the set seed. So definitely already showcasing. He knows what's up. We've got Desert Temple here off the bat once again. And we're going to see a slightly smaller tornado, but still a tornado nonetheless.
Yeah, this is the I don't know. Do tornadoes have like a category? I think they still do, like a hurricane. Like I think it's a category tornado. This is like a category 1 tornado. Maybe it's like category 2. That's still a lot of people.
That's still a decent amount of people, and they're getting sucked up the tornado now. And let's see which direction we head off in. Retropog and
Retropog and Tutor Rule late
Yeah.
to the party. But maybe they saw something. Maybe they saw like a patch of gravel or something. Like, we don't know. Maybe they saw like a patch of gravel and others didn't. So they spent a little bit more time getting that. You never know when we can't see fully everything. But interesting to see here.
And we do have a lava pool off to the right there. This looks like a pretty linear seed here for a desert temple as far as things are concerned. There is that Jay first into, or at least first
When
into
in
hot
doubt.
stuff once again.
When in doubt, assume the platypus.
I mean, just crazy stuff from Jay. I mean, it's just phenomenal performance so far.
Yeah, I mean, for people who might not be as familiar with Jay, I mean, you might get a lot more familiar with him going into this ranked playoffs. But I mean, has played in a playoffs before. I want to say it was like either 2-3 or 3-4 or something like that. Has played in a couple, but has really also focused on RSG a lot.
Mhm.
Was known as a huge forfeiter. Has kind of toned that down a bit, and just has unbelievable top speed. And I mean, nerdy, today is just one of the days where he is just locked in. And when
Yeah,
Jay's locked in,
100%.
there are few people better playing in LCQ or not. Like, after LCQ, we're gonna have the player picks, and I assuming Jay gets there. I don't think anyone is gonna want to play Jay.
No, I think it. I mean, I'm just looking at the stats from last season. A 934 average this season so far. I mean, not too many games, 42 matches, but 920 average. So, I mean, very respectable stuff. Currently in season 11, 8th on the ELO leaderboard. But again, that's very, very early. So last season was 20th at the end of the season. And points wise, just looking, was 20th as well. So definitely a strong contender for, I mean, obviously for LCQ, but even just for playoffs in general.
What I want to see here is we saw a little bit of TNT treasure in at the rank land. I'm curious if we're going to see any of that from here. It doesn't look like we're going to see that from Akshay. But the Temple treasure combo is something to definitely keep an eye out for as we keep watching not only LCQ but going into playoffs the next 2 weekends. Nice stuff from Akshay here though. Still looking good.
Yeah,
And
just
we did see the
standard treasure route. And ooh, that chest was
That was a
empty.
tough chest. Yeah. That's not what you want to see.
See what we got over here. Hopefully a little bit better. Oh wow, that's not the best chest either, to be honest. So yeah, only gonna be getting 5 obby total from all these chests. We'll have to see. Maybe we'll have to go lower treasure again or something like that if these trades do not clutch up. Which honestly, 15 obby, not too much gold left. We'll have to see. It's gonna be important to keep an eye on that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, looking for how we're gonna leave here, pearl hang, etc. It's a nice pearl hang off and head back to the trades. Are we gonna get 20 from the trades? It's gonna be close.
17 though,
I
18. Yeah, it's gonna be
think we're
really
gonna
close.
get it. I think we're gonna get it. I mean, rank trades are pretty juicy. I think we're gonna get it here, but it would be really annoying if we don't. We're only one
There's
obby off,
1920.
and there it
Oof,
is. Yeah,
barely.
yeah,
Barely do
very
get it.
close.
Not the best string count, though, I will point out. And
No,
looks like now we're watching Sky Crab, who is ahead into the spawner here. And Sky Crab really needs to lock in at this point. I mean, is in that top 20, but again, only has 2 seeds to get into the top 10. And this is one of those two. So every point really matters here from Sky Crab if he wants to remain in this LCQ. Um, does have so no misplaces also. Anyone misplacing this seed is going to
is
get
out.
heavily punished.
And a weird
Um,
amount of explosives, nerdy. I mean, you called it 3 bed, 3 anchor is going to be
yeah,
awkward. I mean, it's a very hittable 0 for top runners, but if we get a side setup or especially a
right,
universal side setup, like that is ugly. And it's not something that a lot of these runners are going to be the most happy with.
for sure. And we do get our measurement here for Sky Crab. Let's see. Yeah, pretty open terrain, very nice stuff. You love to see that. And unfortunately,
Oh,
going
but
into
unlucky.
yeah, it goes into as I say that, of course, commentator's curse. We now have Sky Crab having to measure a second eye. Luckily, does get both back, so it doesn't have to, worry about any eyes breaking or anything like that. Um, just needs 2 more rods here. And a distance of 1,500 is definitely something, but
No,
this terrain looks pretty
absolutely.
open.
It's a really nice terrain. We're also seeing a lot of the familiar faces get the blind travels off. I saw Jay, Akshay, NHB, Budgie. Budgie actually finding stronghold, so playing very well here. Sky Crab. One more pearl should probably do it. Maybe 2 more. Gonna be close here. Maybe one more short one, but the skeleton here, Nerdy, that could do some damage. About 20 blocks off. Dodges that 1 arrow. Should be okay to just dig down here on cords and build the portal.
And Skycrab placing that obby. I'm not sure if anyone else. I don't think anyone else has entered the. Oh no, we see someone having entered the end. I'm really not sure if that's like far behind though. Really just don't know for sure at all. But yeah, honestly, I think Budgie just has entered the end there.
We're gonna see.
And
Whoa! Going for a 1-8-0 with no pearl. So building
wow.
up here, this is really difficult. Gonna go to 84. I mean, it's
Ooh,
ranked.
and false.
Oh my goodness. Ran out of like blocks to use. I wonder why we had to go for that because we have the pearls. Maybe we just didn't hunger reset, trying to really crank the pace. Skycrab also entering the end now.
And it
He
could be a
might be able to hit the
sort.
0. Jay also entering the end.
I don't
Seen
know. It
either
would
of them.
have definitely been scary. I mean, the issue with
Jay able
this,
to
of
go
course,
91. Has the
yeah,
pearls. This is so different from what we just saw from Budgie. And plenty of time here, Nerdy.
yeah,
Maybe Budgie just
totally.
fell.
Double bed there, looking very clean.
But
Jay,
remember, the explosives
just
are weird. That was a
ooh,
great anchor. And that'll do it. Really, really nice anchors there to seal the deal for Jay.
hey,
But we don't know
Jay,
what
just
happened to
wow.
Skycrab. I mean,
I don't know
Skycrab
what
looks
happens
like
to her. Oh, someone just
that
got
might be
something.
Skycrab. And that would be really impressive. Here's the 0 cycle for Paul. Pearling, and Paul also really needs these points to stay in it. Low on health. Gonna go to 88, not 91 here. Messes up a little bit, but has the time. Going for the Y88. Does the dragon fly? It does not. The dragon stays, but we're so low on health. We have to constantly keep eating flesh here. And we have the oh my gosh, this is so scary with the low food and the anchors. We have the boat
Oh,
clutch and we hit
wow.
it. What a zero cycle from Paul.
Barely staying
Unbelievable
alive.
damage.
Yeah. It's really scary stuff. Paul playing with our heartstrings, but able to get that 0 off. Great stuff overall. And looks like
I mean,
that's going to be
wow.
around 10th place or something like that. So
And
those are
Nerdy,
important points for Paul. And yeah,
we saw in the tab there, Skycrab was the person to get the 749. So Skycrab
very
got first
nice.
on that seed. Jay gets second. Danny going for the 0 now needs these points. These beds are so good. But again, the anchors have to be just as good. And now this is actually really awkward for Danny because that was a late anchor, but really adjusts well and is going to be
Oh,
okay. Has the boat to boat clutch. These runners all drag click nowadays. A boat clutch is very straightforward for them as long as they have it. And Danny will get points on the board as well.
yeah,
A
great
lot of
stuff
players.
from Danny. Gonna be curious to see how this shakes up the board. I feel like these are some runners we haven't seen in that sort of top 10 range, getting a lot of points. It's definitely gonna move people around a bit.
That is absolutely true. This is weird for Antu here. The dragon's very high and we have no health, Nerdy. We're down to 1.5 hearts. This maybe kills. It does, but we have to boat clutch, and we have it in our offhand.
Everyone's
Really
saying
nice
that.
clutch.
Scares me every time, but they are all confident with their boat clutching, drag clicking, of course, on their way down to completing the seed.
Drag clicking, such a useful tech nowadays. Retropog going to be going for it as well. We have 19 completions on the board, and
Oh,
Retropog dead. So Retropog won't be going for anything, actually.
it looks like we have
Unfortunate.
5 completions to go. Not sure exactly how many people are, dead versus having not entered the end versus whatever exactly happened to them. But we just got our 20th completion there.
Ukwa also dead.
Yeah.
Unfortunate for them. Had a solid run up until this point. Chris, in the library.
Yeah, maybe died and didn't have enough beds. I mean, this is one thing that we saw this seed is that, if you do go for 0, you burn 2 anchors. If you place 1 bed or 2 beds, then you only have 2 explosives.
And what is this height for Brunted? Really awkward. 93. This is a really awkward 0. I think this is going to break the bed, Nerdy. No, wow.
Nope.
Gets the off. Oh my goodness.
Great damage too.
Wanted to push the height. I actually really like this play. So 95 is a height on 1 and 8 that can break the bed. And it's actually it's not more than likely to break the bed, but it's like maybe 30, 70, 40, 60, something like that. And pushing that here when you're behind, when you have low explosives to get as much damage as possible, I really like that.
Yeah, it takes a bit of a risk, gets 21st place. And we're just waiting on the last few people here. Looks like Jacko getting 22nd. So we just have 2 more spots available. And every point does matter. I mean, some of these runners, this is not going to be enough. Some of these runners are going to need more points than this. But, of course, for those higher seeded players or those higher placed players at the moment, getting any points on the board is going to end up mattering. Every point could be the difference between you qualifying and not into season 10 playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, also, it's just about the pride. Like, even if you don't think you have the chance
True.
to make it all the way to the top 4, like, you want to get as many points as you can. Hit that point PB. Something to shoot for as well for next season. So, good to get some points on the board here for anyone still remaining. It's going to be close here. We're going to see what else is possible for these runners
Yeah.
remaining with just 2 minutes left.
One more completion available. And yeah, it's just going to be interesting to see how this shakes up the board. Of course, next round, so not this round, but next round, we're going to be eliminating all but 10 runners. So unfortunately, even for some people that have survived, they might be mathematically out after this. We'll have to see. But of course, they're still able to play the next round, and as you mentioned, get maybe a personal point record or something like that.
Yeah,
Apart
we're
from
gonna
that,
see here.
we're gonna have to see how this shakes up the board because yeah, this is really I really do feel like, as I've said, I mean, I'm kind of repeating myself, but I feel like we've seen so many names that were sort of not in that top 10 get some points on the board here. So I don't know. I think this is gonna change our leaderboard quite a bit.
Yeah, I think so for sure as well. There's the Persia Dontaras. Getting pretty solid there. Endermite goes away. Gets launched. Has the explosives here. Should be a-okay. Nice +1 with the anchor. Save as much time as you can. And that'll send us back to us, Nerdy. One more
Beautiful
seed
stuff.
before we go to
Beautiful
the
stuff.
top 10. For sure. Skycrab, 749. Nerdy. Skycrab is coming back with a vengeance. Was
Oh yeah.
down to like the 30th, 40th spot. And I mean, now is going to be almost certainly in the top 10, I think.
Yeah, I don't know exactly, but that I mean, obviously that is the best possible result for Skycrab on that
And look at
seed.
that.
And there we have it. Skycrab in ninth place now. But of course, you know, it's gonna need to it still needs to make up a decent amount there. It's still 20 points behind, 21 points behind fourth place. So that's a great
Wow.
result for Skycrab and anyone rooting for Skycrab. But it's
It's
still
still a lot of time here. I mean, look at this from Jay, though. Almost a 30-point gap over everyone else. That is unreal from Jay at this point.
yeah.
Aquacord looking great. We haven't mentioned him a lot, but just so consistent in this tournament, constantly getting points. NHB, HDMI, Akshay, all looking great there. And then there's a bit of a drop. There's really right now 5 players for 4 spots, but as we said, I mean, not just Skycrab though, Nerdy. Budgie getting 22, Nahan getting 21, Shimon getting 19 there. Like you said, a lot of people lower on the board really shook this round up.
Yeah, for sure. And I guess as I said that, a lot of people near the top did end up getting like decent completions here. We see 15 points for Aqua Cord, 13 for NHB, 12 for HDMI cables. So those are definitely valuable points, especially as we start to eliminate more and more people. But yeah, it is interesting. I'm curious to see this next round because of course we're going to be eliminating a lot of people from here. 18 or 19 people, something like that.
Yeah, something. We're
Um,
going down a lot.
As
We're
far as like
definitely
the
going down a lot.
percentage of people being eliminated, I think this is the highest this next
Yeah,
round.
absolutely.
So yeah,
Absolutely.
only a
It's going to be a
third of the
tough one.
players will remain.
It is going to be crazy. I mean, that's when it also gets really tight. I mean, those points really start to scale after this round. This is the last round where it'll go from 24 to 1 cleanly. But after that, like you get first, you build a way bigger cushion above the other people who are finishing below you. So it's a really important round here to get as many points as you can before that top 10 spot. And then it's going to be just a dogfight for everyone else.
Yeah, and I don't know. I my predictions are not going great today, but I mean they're not going terrible. They're not going terrible. I'm feeling all right. How are your predictions going?
I mean, Eric's out. That was like a wild card one, though. You know, that
Yeah,
happens. But Aquacore J Skycrab looking pretty good. I mean, you also have Aquacore J Skycrab, right?
yeah, yeah.
So, I mean, we sometimes chalk is okay, I guess. Sometimes
We're gonna
chalk is okay.
need another big round here for Sky Crab. I feel so. Maybe we'll see that.
Anything's
Village
possible
seed,
here.
jungle off in the distance. We spawn on top of some hay bales. And oh wow, a mesa as well. Some
This
rare
is a
biomes.
Yeah, this is a pretty crazy overworld. I mean, the trees are pretty close to um this desert village here. Pretty solid chest, iron sword as well. Very
And just
compact village, but where's the lava, Nerdy? That's what I'm not
that's
seeing.
exactly what I'm
Far
thinking. Yeah,
lava
there
near
it
that
is.
lake.
Ooh, so do you turn on hard mode here and potentially be able to spot any trees burning? Have a higher chance of the fire
That is
spreading.
important. That is
I wonder if
important
anyone's
for
gonna do that.
sure.
It's also tough because I feel like I don't know, lava pools can be tricky to see sometimes in the mesa. Of course, everything's orange. So you You just have to find that stone, but there is seemingly no lava pool apart from that one we saw off in the distance in the forest. So I'm curious to see different people go in different directions. Yeah, I see like some people going off to the right here.
It's
I don't
so spread out. It's so spread out from everyone.
I don't know if there is another lava pool over here. I only see the one. I really only see that one kind of in that top left part of our screen right now. I don't know if there's anything else at all.
I mean, it's crazy. It's going to be really hard for these runners to find something to enter the nether on here besides that one so super far lava pool. Mukul going to be the first person to get hot stuff here. Couple people finding it.
Yeah, some
But
people
this is
finally
not
finding
easy.
it, but yeah, unfortunate, I feel like, for some of these runners. I feel like you can just get sort of unlucky, not see it. Um,
Yeah, looking rough here for a lot of people. We might be in this overworld for a while. Not seeing anything here besides that same one.
oh,
There
there
is the
is one over
second
here.
one. Wow. So these runners must have just heard it
Yeah,
because I
yeah.
don't think that's exposed at all.
Brutal lava pool, but it's good that there is another one in a different direction. I always hate to see, just like someone lose off of just not seeing that lava pool where you might just it's just complete, as Feinberg would say, brain RNG. You just go the wrong direction. Some people checking all the way up here on the Mesa Plateau. That is going to lose a lot of time.
That's really rough for those runners there. A
And
couple
we've got a
people.
treasure here. Paul navigating this bastion and getting up. Pretty brutal start to that overworld, but hopefully the
That is
nether will
really
be a lot
tough.
more linear.
Absolutely. Jay finding the Bastion. A couple other people getting to the Bastion now. Darby gets to it. Paul looking in a really good spot and needs these points. Remember, as we've been saying, top 10 remain after this, going from those 31 players left all the way down to 10. So it's going to be tough here.
Now, I don't know if we saw, it looks like Paul looking around for the fortress. I don't see anything. Paul getting these gold blocks. And so we might, it's possible we'll have to go lower treasure. We'll have to see. Also possible the fortress is just visible somewhere. Or maybe even we just send a quadrant. Yeah, sending a quadrant here. It looks like going pause X looks good to me.
Could be the play here. I mean, it's a really interesting decision. We could also see some Glodar happening. Looks like that's what Paul might be trying to go for. Looking for the difference in spike. We saw a little bit of an increase there. I don't know if it's going to be enough for him to be happy with. That is a much bigger increase. We're seeing that 6 number going up to like 12, 13 on the other side there. So I think Paul's going to be pretty happy with that Glodar. I think it's probably going to send it, but maybe not. Still in the pie chart. Still looking. Maybe not fully satisfied just yet.
We'll have to see. Everyone, I don't think anyone's nearing the end of the bastion. I mean, well, I guess we're nearing the end of the bastion route, but we're just always keeping an eye on that lower section to see if anyone has entered the fort. Don't think so yet. Oh, and as I say that, Mukul and Danny both appear to have entered the
And
fortress.
that's huge for both of those runners, though, because I don't think either of them are in the top 10.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
this could be
No, they need this.
the breath that they desperately need.
Um, yeah, Danny in 23rd on 37 points, and
Wow.
Mukul might not even be in the top 24.
That is difficult.
Now we see mining out this spawner. I think Mukul was one of the first people to enter the Nether. If I remember right, was maybe even the first person we saw get hot stuff. And
Yeah.
so, I mean, I think that sort of early lead has carried over towards the rest of the seed. Has played it very cleanly overall. Um, Maybe you could say some runners got unlucky by not going the right direction, but still overall great stuff from Mukul to take advantage of that lead.
Yeah, I mean, there's not really anything that, Mukul can do about people not finding a lava pool or anything, so they're just playing it to the best of their ability. Looking really strong here. A lot of explosives here on the zero cycle as well. Plenty of gold pickaxes, plenty of food. Looking really good. And again, these points matter. Literally, first and even maybe second or third might mean that Mukul doesn't make it. So has to try and get as many points as possible. Look at that task overlap, killing the blaze while in the portal, or at least critting it.
Yeah, it's a little bit. It's interesting as well. I'd point out that we have 8 beds, right? So this should, in theory, I mean, I don't know if the rest of the seed is linear. Like a lot of the seed could just come down to. I mean, if the zero is easy to hit and the bastion's pretty straightforward and the fortress is pretty straightforward, like a lot of this could really come down to just the overworld, which is kind of unfortunate, honestly, in my opinion. But um, that could end up just being sort of the difference for a lot of these runners is just how fast was your overworld. Not if everyone else can route the seed at similar paces, that
Yeah,
could be the
absolutely.
biggest discrepancy by far.
Absolutely. It's an exciting scene for this to happen on, though. So much
True.
at stake here for these top runners.
True.
Oh,
And
look at the pearl.
oh
Look at the
wow.
pearl. Gets that was
Oh, and takes a
unreal.
death though.
So I don't know why we didn't pearl again. I guess we just didn't have a lot, maybe. But that
Yeah.
was an absolutely unreal set of circumstances. Gets hit by the blaze while purling, so the pearl curves dramatically, hits the glowstone, and that's the game.
Yeah, that
Absolutely
was
unreal.
threw a bit of a curveball there,
Has
but
that ever happened to you? Have
unfortunately,
you ever thrown a curved pearl like that when you've gotten, like, hit by a
yeah,
mob?
yeah, just like weird, yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
Just
But
insane
that
when
is
that
an
happens like
unfortunate
that.
one. That is an
I
unfortunate situation.
And that was
Yeah, what
such
were
a
you saying?
dramatic one. I feel like that was such a strong curve. I don't know if I've ever seen a curve that intense. I've had some pretty crazy ones in my no reset runs, but that was insane.
Yeah, that was unreal. Now we do see Akshay killing off some blazes here. Does get the last of the rods, so now is finally able to pearl out over this way. We do see Danny having entered the stronghold, Brunted as
Wow.
well having entered the
And
stronghold.
Brunson also
Nice.
really needs these points.
Yeah. Now watching Danny. All eyes on Danny. Can Danny nav this stronghold quickly? That's going to be very important. Of course, another thing that can
No
have a lot of variation.
spike.
And yeah, exactly. No spikes. So
So many runners entering the stronghold, but where do we go here? Doesn't hear anything. Looking at the bottom, we don't see any end enter yet, but there it is.
ooh,
Shimon, going to be the first person to enter the end. Also, really needs the points. I mean, this is crazy.
what?
What? What?
Danny.
What?
Danny. I guess Danny maybe is
I
just
guess
like
Danny
mathematically out or
Danny maybe
something.
realizes that if he doesn't win the seed, he's gone. So decides to forfeit. It's simply a Pats. Shimon has to really edit this. A whack zero, but saves it really nicely. Has plenty of explosives. That's the comfiness of this seed. And is going to be able to kill the dragon. Enters the end first. Gets first place. But Nerdy, I legit don't even know if it's enough. I legit don't
It
even know.
definitely might not be. Yeah, I'm not sure. Great performance though. Something to be proud of, like you said.
Absolutely. You want to ending strong like that can be really good boost going into the next season. Aquacord also entering the end here. It looked like a pretty free zero from what I saw from Shimon. Just front 91. But
Oh, but Awkward
Aquacord
messes it up.
really pushed back against the pillar. Not going to be able to go
Ooh.
for it. I mean, do we
Yeah,
have
that
explosives for ground? We have enough explosives for ground, but I don't think we have the bars, Nerdy. So we have to do half bow here.
fortunate stuff there for Aquacord. And Aquacord in the running and doing great, but I mean every point does matter here. So that is an unfortunate set of circumstances for him. We'll have to see. I don't know. We'll have to see if where Jay is at exactly. I think Jay may have had a later enter. Um, but a bit unfortunate for sure. I mean, overall, this seed is just funky. Ooh, is there I'm scared about the dragon's breath, but no, I think it's okay.
Yeah, no, we'll be okay here. It's gonna be a little bit awkward to see through it, but should be fine. Aquacord will get the completion. Pav can also enter in the end now. Couple people starting to get here.
Is that gonna be third place with an 1109? I feel like
I
this is
think it is.
such a slow seed compared to a lot of the stuff we've been seeing.
Pavkin needs these points as well. Jay also entering the end.
I mean, yeah, Jay just continuing the trend of playing amazing today.
Yeah, I mean, really, really well. Pavkin, I'm assuming,
HP
I
I
mean,
saw.
beat the seed. Is back in the overworld. So top 5 for Pavkin, but again, is it enough? A lot of people are going to have that question, and it's going to just depend on all these other runners. I think Pavkin and Brunted were literally tied going into this and just in the stronghold lost, trying to find that portal room.
Skycrab. I wonder what Skycrab's up to here. Not sure. I haven't seen much from him this round, but every point matters for him. He's definitely I think was ninth place, right? So definitely could get eliminated this round. Things don't go well.
No, absolutely.
And here we go. Skycrab entering the end. These points are big. This is if Skycrab can hit the 0, it'll matter a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. Has no pearls though, Nerdy.
Oh no.
There's
Okay.
no anything.
I mean,
Look at this hot bar. What
maybe you can
in
get a
the heck
fast
is going on
perch?
here? We only have 2 minutes left. Maybe he had some really ripped pearls. I'm not sure exactly what happened here. I mean, this is wild though because only 7 people have completed. That
Yeah,
is
and
unreal.
there's just not that much time left. And there's the perch, though. I don't know if he's going to be able to get there in
Oh, the
time.
boat play was so good, but I think you're right, Nerdy. It's not going to be
No.
fast enough.
That's so sad. Got an east-west perch while crafting, I think. And
Just diabolical.
that could be really bad. I mean, could, of course, get another
I mean,
perch in time.
it's going to be close. I mean, I think with how crazy the seed has been, I actually think as long as Skycrab gets points on the board, Skycrab will make top 10 here. But, I mean, Nerdy. Like, if it doesn't perch now and he's out because of that, I mean, that is unbelievable, no?
Yeah, that would be tragic. Does still have some time. Only 9
This dragon
completions.
has to snap to the fountain by the 35-second mark at the absolute minimum. Has to. If there's less than 35 seconds left and it doesn't snap, it's over. So
Does
he's
get
got about
fireballed
30
again.
seconds here.
That is the dragon going to the node? I don't think so.
I don't think that's it. I think that's fake. It is
Yeah,
fake. 20
around.
seconds left on this perch.
Let's take a little bit of damage there. Yeah, that could be it. Skycrab might be eliminated. I don't know. It's going to be close. We'll have to see.
It has to go like right now.
Ooh.
It has to go literally right now, which it is. But this extra turn it's doing, Nerdy, I think might be too much. I legit think this extra turn actually might kill it. And he looked at Nenderman, but it's fine. It's 33, Nerdy. It's so close.
Ooh,
I think
my
it's
God.
too high. I don't think it's going to count.
Maybe you can get a double head off or something like that.
No, I think he's
know.
actually good. I
Ooh.
think he's actually good. I think he's actually good. Sorry, I did the math wrong
Wow.
in my head.
No,
I did
it's
the math
okay.
wrong in my head. He's
That
fine.
is huge, though, for Skycrab.
Huge for
Those points
Skycrab.
are absolutely critical. And we'll have to see. I mean, I don't know. Hopefully that's enough to stay in. If you're rooting for Skycrab, I don't know. I mean,
think it
he
is.
was in 9th. So if there's like 2 people below him,
Wow, a lot of people actually
that
getting
got a bunch of
completions
points.
right at the end here.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll have to see. But those points are absolutely massive for Skycrab.
Yeah. It has to be. It's like 25 seconds, not 35 seconds. I got it wrong because when I'm playing a reset, like the timer is like 36, 38, something like that. When it's like the last possible minute, I did it backwards, but
That's okay.
I mean, really impressive there from Skycrab to get points on the board. But this is what we're waiting for right here, Nerdy.
Yep.
This is it. This is we're gonna know the top 10 here, and I'm scared. I legit don't know. I actually have no idea. So we're gonna find out at the same time as everyone else does, which is kind of crazy.
I just found out. I spoiled myself.
You spoiled yourself. I'm not
spoiled
spoiling.
myself.
Wow.
There we go. There we have it. Skycrab is in 8th, actually, so he goes up that round with the 12 points there.
I mean, really nice.
Yeah, looks like Darby getting 17, just
Wow,
barely not
a
enough
lot
to
of
make it.
people, Nerdy. getting
Emerald
eliminated.
out, Nahan out, Budgie out, Paul,
Avkin
Pavkin,
out even
Beastrid,
with the
Camo,
20
Epic, Chris.
points.
Yeah, unfortunately, but we do have our
It's
top
gonna be
10. We have our top
so
10.
hard to break into that top. I don't even know, like I guess it's still kind of a top 5. But I mean, really, there's 3 slots that are kind of secure right now, Nerdy. Jay is looking great. Aquacord and NHB, 20 points ahead of 4th right now, which is HDMI. And then Akshay 6 points below that, and then 9 points below that is Shimon. But like we've been saying, this is where things get a little bit weird, because now it's not just cleanly 24, 23, 22, and so on points wise. Now it's like 24, 21, 18, et cetera, et cetera. It gets a little bit, the point scaling changes, and that allows for more comeback potential from Skycrab, from Retropog, from Wolf Doggo. And they're not out yet. I mean, after this next seed, we're eliminating the bottom 2, but Nerdy, they're not out yet.
They're not out yet, and I don't know. I feel like this part of LCQ always goes by so fast, like these last 3 seeds. It is interesting that now we'll have to keep an eye on really just, I guess, like the top 3, like you said, are pretty secure for now. And so I think we're going to, you can start to create bigger gaps now, right? Now that the point differentials start to get bigger, right? With each seed, the points are spread out, right? If you get 6th place while there's only 6 people left, that's going to be a lot less points than when there's 24 people, and so on. So now that there's only 10 people left, I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to watch just how many points these people can get and how much difference we can see between them. Like Skycrab, if you're rooting for Skycrab's gonna have to get a lot of points, and HDMI cables or NHB or whatever is gonna have to get sort of in that back half of the placements. But we'll have to see.
We're gonna have to see here. It's gonna be close. I really do think the top 3 are safe, though. It would take like a cataclysmic collapse that we've like never really seen.
Yeah.
At this level in LCQ, usually when you're ahead by like 20 points at this point into the game, you're looking pretty good. So we can really pencil those in. We can put Jay in pen. Jay, welcome to season 10 playoffs. Congratulations, you've made it. But we could still get a newcomer. I hope we get a newcomer. I mean, obviously, right? If it ended right now, we'd have 4 people who have played in playoffs before, which is not that surprising. But there is still potential for a newcomer. I really hope we get it. It would be what? I mean, Wolf Doggo would be new. Who else would be new? Is that actually it? Jooms would be new. Akshay would be new. There's potential for 3 people to be new here.
So I mean, Akshay
could very easily do it.
That's very doable,
easily.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Akshay was, I believe, the 5th person out of this. Like, I think first out was Nahan, then like Aquacord, and then a couple other people. I think Akshay was like right there in that group. So it would not be that surprising to see Akshay qualify at all. Someone who's been really good for a while. Similar to some other people from season 9 playoffs who had been really good for a while, like that NHB HDMI kind of archetype. And this could be the time for Akshay. Could absolutely be the time. Also played really well in just a bunch of other Minecraft stuff, so I would not be surprised at all. But Nerdy, if you're picking right now, assuming those top 3 are in, who do you think is making it? Do you think Skycrab can really run it up here? Do you think our pick is safe?
You know, I'm gonna be a doubter. I think Skycrab's too far behind. Yeah, I think it's gonna be really tough. I don't know, because
you guys got so close at the rank lane. You're going against your guy like that?
No, of course I want Sky. I would love for Skycrab to move on here. That'd be awesome. But I mean, what, 24 points behind or something like that, or 26 points?
It's a lot of
no,
points
more than
right
that.
now.
Or no, 20, yeah, 24,
24,
I think.
24
behind
We
HDMI.
can do math.
So, I mean, yes, that's totally possible, but the problem is like if Skycrab's gonna have to get basically first on a lot of seeds, I think, here, because, you know, if, for example, if Shimon gets first and Skycrab gets second, then Shimon could take that 4th place spot as well. So really has to outpace all the people above, except for really just those top 3. Those people can be above Skycrab, or anyone in the bottom, like, you know, in the lower half. Those 3 players are kind of secure for now. they could become in contention later on. But yeah, it's gonna mathematically it's gonna be really tricky for anyone. I think that's below like 80 points right now to come back. We'll have to see though.
It's gonna be really hard. We should be hopping into our next game momentarily. Um, again, like how do you? I wonder how like Jay and Aquacore. I mean, I guess less so for Aquacore and NHB because like they still really have to play. Like they do have to play. They have to get some points, and they are not confirmed at all, no matter what. But Jay, I mean, how do you approach this? I mean, you gotta be thinking like I can get point record here. Like I can just keep playing good. Like you also don't want to get picked by those like top level seeds or like, you don't want to get picked by Infume. You don't want to get picked by EDCR. So you also want to like scare your opponents off. You know what I mean? You gotta look strong in LCQ here.
Yeah, no, I think it's gonna be tough. And I do think that I do think that yeah, maybe having a good performance is good from that perspective. That you'll have a lower chance of being picked early. Maybe that there's some psychological something there.
Yeah, absolutely. Could happen. Could happen for sure. I mean, who actually is the one seed this season? Is it EDCR or is it
Okay,
Infume? It just like always changes. I
all right,
believe it's
Feinberg.
Infume.
Feinberg
I
wants
already gave
information
Feinberg
from
what
me.
he's looking for. He's a
Okay,
brick. Ignore him.
okay, all right. Ignoring Feinberg. Okay, I can do
Ignore
that.
Feinberg. You
I
can
can
do
do
that.
that.
You can absolutely do that. Let's take a look here. Oh, Kylef is the one seed. That's right. That's right. So Infume got first by 10 points over EDCR. So Infume will be the one pick. So like I said, you don't want like I mean the first four picks of this after LCQ, which we will be doing live. So don't go anywhere for that once this wraps
Okay.
up. Infume, EDCR, Feinberg, Dugal. You don't want to play any of those people. You do not want to play any of those people. So you got to make yourself look good so that those people don't pick you.
I like it. No, I like the mindset. I like the mindset. All right, and let's
Here we
see
go.
what we've got going on here off the bat. Rune portal. It's so many less people. This is always the yeah. It always looks so sad to lose so many people in one round. But we're down to a third of what we had last time, so only 10 people left. And after this round, we will be down to 8. I'm just gonna have the board. I should just take a picture of this. I'm just going to. I'll have that ready to go in case we need to refer to it later. But looking around here, does seem that some players going all the way out into the swamp.
Yeah. Interesting stuff here. It's a little bit of an awkward seed for that. Not a lot of animals. Let's go all the way over there.
Yeah, this is not the best rune portal. Can't complete it. And I'm not sure how much iron exactly we've got going on, but these rune portals are always
Look
the
at how
worst.
far some of these runners went.
Yeah, just to get some
Far,
food,
far.
maybe.
Really far stuff. And Wolf Doggo going to be the first person to enter. I mean, Nerdy needs the points, right? So has to get basically first on the seed if you're Wolf Doggo. And comes back
And
through.
Sky Crab.
Oh no, sorry, got hot stuff. Sorry, I misread the advances. I thought Wolf Doggo got we need to go deeper and then came back through to get food. But no, that is not what happened. Skycrab going to be the first person in here. Also really needs to get first here. It's a bridge bastion, so Hoglins are possible here.
Like,
We also
yeah.
have the fire aspect sword. But not anymore. We threw it for distraction.
Look at
Don't
this.
hate
Though.
it.
Is that some salmon or some cod or something?
Yeah, I
What is
believe
this
that's
food?
salmon. So we fire aspect sorted the salmon. And look at this
Nice.
lava
Great
wall,
play.
Nerdy. Oh my goodness.
We do have
A
a
little bit scary
fortress
here.
on our screen, so not gonna need to worry about that too much. Very open terrain. Ooh, lots of piglins being lost here, though. Could end up mattering for Sky Crab. Of course, Sky Crab really needs to start locking in.
Whoa.
These seeds, at this point, it's really now or never for Sky Crab in order to start contesting that 4th place spot.
Yeah, absolutely. I wonder Nerdy, if we're going to see anyone go for a Jimbo James route here. Skycrab going for something, but taking a lot of damage. Seems that maybe a bit unsure. Not really sure where Skycrab's going yet, but I like this route. Gonna force the piglins to go all the way down. This is bank heist. This is like pretty new. This is pretty new. Are you up on this?
I'm not. I don't know about this. It reminds me of a route I feel like I've seen a long time ago.
It's just like one of those like I know which route you're talking about. I know exactly actually which route you're talking about. It's just one of those like triple the chalice, chest to chalice routes. And it's not easy to pull off. Skycrab, I don't think is going to be in love with how he did the route here. Like, not that many, but it's something. I mean, it's definitely a variance play, that's for sure.
Feel like also, just to point out, I feel like why do bridge routes just get the funkiest names, man? Oh, it's always just the funkiest names for bridge routes.
Bridge is just, I was just going to, I mean, you can just say the funkiest routes, period. I mean, Bridge
That
gets
is fair. No, maybe that's why.
some really weird stuff going on here. It's not that many.
And has not checked this
Oh,
left
there's the
triple
fort.
though. Oh, wait, is that a different fort? I think that's a different fort than what we saw before.
Oh, I didn't even see the one before, so this is good.
No,
Has
it was like
gold down
yeah.
here.
Well, we were
Are you gonna
bridging
be able
over
to
kind
get
of
these
in the
pigs up?
direction of the right triple.
He's gonna want to try and get these pigs up, so he's gonna do. Oh no, he's not. Wow, I actually find that really interesting. Maybe he's trying to just figure out how much gold he has to see if it's worth it or not. But I find this really surprising. I'm really curious to see who's gonna be that first player in a fort. It's gonna be NHB nerdy.
Ooh, yeah.
And Retropog not far behind, so this is not looking good for Skycrab believers here.
Yeah. No, I mean, the NHB, for example, I mean, obviously it's from NHB's perspective, it's
It's
still
great.
good to secure those points. But I will say, like, for a lot of these runners, NHB's placement, I mean, assuming that NHB doesn't like fully choke or whatever, I don't know. It's gonna be hard for people to steal NHB's spot, right? So I feel like that is somewhat irrelevant
And look at
exactly
this.
where NHB places.
6 rods from basically just strays. This is a sub 5
Wow.
blind. Last seed was so slow and tedious, but this seed is cranking here
Yeah.
for NHB. Does this go in a tree? Does not. Able to get a really clean measurement here. I'm not sure the distance, but the eye does not break.
Getting that bet off. And some good stuff from NHB to maintain this lead. And like you said, a 520 measurement split completion as we now pearl towards those second portal coordinates. I don't know. This is going to be interesting to see because I feel like NHB's placement, I mean, yes, maybe could think about contesting Jay's points or something, but like as far as actually placing into LCQ, I feel like NHB is looking pretty safe.
Yeah.
But I guess this will just make it that much safer, right?
It's
So
the scary
it still
points
does
too,
matter.
nerdy. It's the scary points. Feinberg's watching this and is like, I don't want to pick NHB.
Oh, I forgot about the scariness, the scary factor. That's a very good point actually.
The scary factor is real. I would not want to play NHB looking this good. And it's going to be the first person in the stronghold. A really fast time. Definitely sub-8able here. Has a pretty solid spike.
Off to the left. Down here, maybe. Yep,
And
there it
there's
is.
what a side entrance to the portal room. Great pearl. You go through. You have to hunger reset anyway. Really nice stuff.
HB. Enter the end here shortly.
And boom.
Hopefully can secure this potential sub 8 or low 7 completion if they hit the 0. And boom, there we go.
I think this is
Nice.
91. No, it's 88.
Should
So
be
a
very
very
hittable for
clean
NHB.
0. Yeah. This is very free. Gonna play it safe. Go to 95. Has plenty of time on this rotation. Good dragon height for a +1 bed here. Probably not gonna be able to 2+2, but still really good damage. Is actually gonna be able to 2+2. Wow, those beds were phenomenal on that second rotation.
Seeing Jay has also entered the end. I think Retropog as well. Retropog
Aquacord.
actually very important.
Retropog needs these points.
Yeah, yeah. Retropog. Ooh, actually, Retropog might be able to eliminate Skycrab. It's possible.
It's very possible. I mean, we haven't. Skycrab got really caught up in the Bastion for so long, trying to do that route, and it just didn't pay off. So that's gonna be really tough. I mean, a lot of people still not in the end. I think this is Awkward's only gonna be the 4th completion, so there's still maybe a chance here. I'm honestly not too sure how certain things are gonna go, but it looks like Awkward is gonna finish here, get 4th place. We'll see how everyone
And
else ends up doing. Or was Aquacord 5? Jay
ooh,
4th,
maybe
Aquacord
so, yeah.
5.
So
And I
Jay just
think
continuing the trend of getting as many, just having a great day. NHB
Jay's
though,
having a great day, yeah.
also having a very strong performance today. I feel like those two are the standouts for me. Skycrab here,
Where is Skycrab?
ooh, doesn't hit the 0. It looks like that is unfortunate. Um,
And he's done. He knows
yeah,
he's
I
done.
guess that is fair. I think mathematically was eliminated there, unfortunately.
Oh, that is
So
so tragic. Unfortunate for Skycrab. But you know what? You know what? He did win $3,000 and a really cool trophy last weekend. So
that is true. That is true.
that is true. Tough. It's a really tough format. It's a really, really tough format. Almost was able to bring it back here. Here's the 0 for HDMI. What is happening on this? What is
Ooh,
going on here? We
but
were
this is
so
important, Curry.
offset.
But Curry, this is important, right? Because HDMI was the only
Yeah,
player in the top 4 that was sort of like contestable. So not hitting the 0 there, not getting a
huge.
super great placement. I mean, that's going to give people like Retropog and whoever else in that top sort of 8 positions the chance to potentially come back and contest that 4th and final spot for our season 10 playoffs. Let's see. It looks like, yeah, we got a disconnect there from Skycrab. Wolf Doggo still in the fort. Jooms having entered the end as well. So this is going to be interesting. I think Shimon might actually get a lot of points as well here, having gotten 2nd place. That's what I don't think we mentioned that.
Yeah, I mean Shimon. That definitely. I mean Shimon's going to be ahead of HDMI here, I believe.
Yeah. Let's see.
I think that's going to be the case. I mean Shimon was in 5th, I believe.
Was 15 points behind
Oh, so maybe
HDMI
not.
table. So I don't think quite, but it like it's definitely a lot closer now. Akshay as well was only 6 points behind. I didn't see where Akshay placed. Did you see where Akshay placed?
No, I did not. Did not see where Akshay placed. So that might be the deciding thing there.
Yeah, I'm
But
not
now we just chill
sure.
on Jooms. Akshay 6th. The voice in our ears. So I don't know. Shimon might be. Well, we'll see after this, but Shimon might be somewhere. And now Jooms has
Yeah.
a long road back here. So what? I'm not even sure. I would assume the
Yeah.
dragon's dead based on how he's playing it. Maybe died after the 0.
So I think
Um.
we're gonna eliminate Skycrab and Wolf Doggo this round. I think is what's gonna happen.
Wow.
Um, and so Retropop's gonna jump up a bit as well as Shimon. I don't know. We'll have to see. I feel like it's gonna definitely be very close. It might even be like I don't think Retropog is gonna no Retropog cannot go above HDMI cables this round. But Akshay
Oh
definitely
no.
might be able to. I don't know. Wait, did we see where Akshay placed?
Akshay was 6th.
Sixth. Okay. And then where was HDMI cables?
Ooh. HDMI cables, I think, was 7th.
Okay, so that's gonna make them closer. I think HDMI cables will still be in 4th. I think, but it's gonna be a lot closer.
Yeah.
There's gonna be
No,
actually
that
a
makes
lot of
sense.
people I think that are kind of in a similar-ish range, like high 90s, low
It's the
hundreds
variance,
around
seed
there.
nerdy. It's the variance. We're gonna get
Yeah,
pretty crazy here.
and I think we only have 3 minutes left.
I mean, it's basically impossible for Jim to get any points on the board here unless the dragon's already dead. I'd assume we're pretty close to chords. I mean, we're at like 250, 100. Like, we got to be close to our chords here in a second. And again,
Yep.
I think the dragon's dead based on, I mean, we didn't see anything, but just context clues of how Jooms is playing this. I would assume the dragon is dead.
Digging down. I mean, this would be important points. Let's see, where's Jooms on that leaderboard? Jooms was 7th with 84 points. Um, So Jooms, I think, will be last. Will be in barely like in 8th place, but would be very important to get points here. I mean, 0 points for Jooms here would make it really, really difficult to contest
Yeah.
in future rounds.
So what does he get here if he completes it? 8th would be like what, like 6 points, 8 points, something like that? But the portal, Nerdy, maybe we portal broke. No, we didn't. We
Ooh,
didn't portal break. We just missed the stronghold. We have to dig
interesting.
even more. But there it is. And we're so low. We're on 2 hearts.
Nice
Let's be
job with the
super
blocks.
safe here. We're going to be okay. We have to find the nav again. We nail it. This was pretty straightforward nav.
Care of any
There it is.
silverfish or anything like that. Let's see what we've got.
And the dragon is dead.
Okay, yeah. So these
All we got to
points are
do
going
is
to be
walk
good.
on over.
It's going to make things closer. I do think Jooms is. It's going to be really tough for Jooms to survive too many more rounds, but these points are still valuable. Obviously.
Definitely.
And I think that is pretty much everybody. I think we're just waiting on Wolf Doggo here.
Hello, Wolf
who
Doggo.
Looks like they may have taken some sort of death. Maybe they also killed the dragon or are just waiting. Not entirely sure, but I think Wolf Doggo is unfortunately eliminated here. And Sky Crab as well. So those two.
260.
And the remaining 8, the top 8 of this seed are those who are still in, at least for now.
That was rude. There's no reason to do that. There's just zero reason to do what Wolf Doggo is doing right now.
This is just so unnecessary. Taking these piglins out. And now we're just throwing away our stuff. And we're falling in lava.
Well, it's a tough day at the office. Tough day at the office for Wolf Doggo. But hey, showed out, gave us a little bit more content. Why not? And now, Nerdy, we're going into seed 8 now. So I believe, 3 seeds left. No, we do have 2 seeds left. No, we have 2 seeds left because now we're down to 8.
This is yeah.
So we have 2 seeds left. Holy smokes. 2 seeds and then the picks. The picks are so exciting. I'm so excited for the picks. It's going to be fun. Here are the players.
This is we're going into round 9. We just finished round 9.
We're going into round 9. We're going into round 9.
Yeah.
And there's the
there
board.
we have it. Yep.
So Jooms actually gets 7 there, which is not horrible.
It's not great though. It's not great. It's gonna need some big rounds here. I don't know. I mean, theoretically, could get what 48 points or whatever.
That group, the HDMI Shimon Akshay group, is now really close, like you said, like really close.
Exactly. So those are the people to keep an eye out for. That 10-point round for HDMI cables versus the 22 round for Shimon and Akshay, who's already close, getting 2 more points than HDMI cables, makes all 3 of them just within 4 points of each other.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm thinking of the players have been here so far. I mean, we haven't really seen that much Akshay. I feel like Akshay has just been like really consistent, like 10th place basically every seed. Kind of doing the thing. Shimon really hit or miss. I mean, that's Shimon's play style. Like, we're either first or we're dying. Like, that's how Shimon plays. Played really well that last seed. And then HDMI, a little bit of both. Like, has had some really strong moments. Not great in the last seed. I think not great in the seed before. Slowed down a little bit, but has a lot of potential, Nerdy. I think out of those 3, I think my pick to make it, I think, would be HDMI. I think HDMI holds it down.
No, I think that's fair. I'll take Shimon just to be contrarian, I guess. I think Shimon's gonna lock in
Akshay.
Ooh.
It's tough. I mean, it's hard. It's hard. They're all so good. They're all so good, Nerdy. They're all so good.
Yeah. No, but those 3. Those are the 3 to keep an eye out for. I mean, maybe Jooms or Retropog if they just get back to back first place.
First, yeah, and then like Akshay, Shimon, HDMI, one of them has to just like not complete the seed, which is like when we're down to this many people. I mean, we saw in the last seed like people can die in the end and run it back and still get the completion in 15 minutes. So it's so hard to get 0 points this late. So I mean, we'll see, but that's the line for Retro and Jooms. But again, you want to have a strong showing. This is also really good practice, for next season and beyond and etc. So you want to have a good showing. We'll see what they can do. But I mean, we're not even talking about the top 3 anymore, Nerdy, because it's just guaranteed. I mean, Jay,
those 3, that's going to be really hard.
Aquacord, NHB. I I mean, out of those three, do you think Jay is the scariest going into playoffs?
I mean, based on this performance, maybe so. I mean, this has been a phenomenal performance from Jay, start to finish. I do think NHB has been playing really well as well. Like those two to me are the ones that stand out. Um, but no, I mean, I don't know. It's definitely going to be scary if you see Jay with that kind of performance and you got to maybe pick them. I don't know.
That's tough.
That's scary stuff.
It's really tough. And also, you got to think too, like with all these things happening, like Jay, Aquacord, NHB, their points don't really matter anymore. So any
Mhm.
completions that they get take away from the people who really, really need it. So they're really just playing like a spoiler role at this point. Being able to, if let's say Retropog and I already forget who was the other person, Jooms, they really need first place. Well, if Jay, Aquacord, or NHB get first place, like that's tough. That's like four points that you just lose out on.
Totally. Totally.
In something like this. So it's really scary. We're hopping into the seed now. See what type of seed it is. It's
We're
gonna be an
off.
ocean. Whoa! Jungle Coast. That's rare, and
We're
it's a
off. We've
shipwreck.
got shipwrecked there. I'm looking for. Yeah, it is going to be like, yeah, Shimon, HMI cables, and Akshay. Those are the three that we really need to pay the most attention to this seed. Um, but the other players, as you mentioned, can play spoiler. They can maybe go like, I mean, Jay can try and get a phenomenal point performance here. How many points exactly is Jay on?
I think
165.
165, yeah,
Wow, with 2 seeds to go. So yeah, totally could get 200 points.
which is
We'll have
crazy.
to
Like,
see.
that is
Yeah,
just
that's
bananas.
ridiculous.
This chest is tough to get, Nerdy. Is anyone gonna get it? It doesn't look like it. Just gonna grab the gold, which, I mean, makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone's gonna be able to
I
find
wonder
that.
if people will grab it at, like, I don't think it's buried under netherrack, so it's just under the leaves, so if you're on fancy graphics, like, maybe you see it? 'Cause that's maybe why it's harder for these runners to see it on our POV right now, because Redline just doesn't have fancy. Yeah, Retropod gonna go for it. Gets the
Ooh, very
chest.
nice.
And what is it?
Let's see what's in there. Yeah, let's see what we've got.
Looting! No.
Oh my goodness, that would have been
That'd have been
crazy.
crazy. That would have been crazy for sure. But the runners are gonna be heading off now into the ocean. No clear ravine. All just boating around, trying to find something. Remember, it's around the iron source, not the spawn. And none of these runners finding anything that they like.
Ooh, who's this though? Looks like
Yeah, I
one
like this ravine.
person. Is this Retropog or some? I can't
I
tell.
think it I think it would I think it's Retropog. I think you're right. And everyone
I'm not sure,
eventually
but
shifting over, except for the person
Shimon
that they find it.
first into the Nether actually. So I mean,
Yep.
again, Shimon was one of those people. I guess my prediction, right, to take that fourth place spot is looking good for Shimon.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely right now. Looking really good.
We'll check out this Nether shortly. There we go. Let's see what we've got here. Looking around, nothing super obvious, but we do have Shimon's POV.
Not the greatest terrain to this bastion. Even with the leaves, gonna have to get up here, mine some blocks. Not seeing the bastion on Shimon's screen just yet.
And yes, doing a quick little scan, make sure he's heading the right direction. Looking over this little ridge. Is that
And
the
there it is.
Bastion? I believe that is. Yes, beautiful. What do we have in store for us this time?
Looks like a housing.
Beautiful.
Are we gonna see a manhunt here? Can't tell if it's lava bottom. It is lava bottom. Jay's still gonna commit
Ooh.
to it. A little bit risky and
Oh, and
gets hit in
Shimon's
lava
dead.
immediately. Immediately is gonna die here. Like cannot live this, no matter what. Cannot live this. Will die, but can
Yep.
save the items. So this is kind of what we talked about, Nerdy. Like it's a 15-minute seed, basically. Shimon will be able to get back to his items and
Mhm.
probably still beat the seed in 15 minutes, but he's gonna lose so many points over everyone else right now.
Yeah,
So
for sure. That's like that might be I mean, I don't know. We'll have to keep an eye on like HDMI cables as well. Like every player except for those top 3. Those are the ones that we really need to keep a close eye on. But yeah, I mean if HDMI cable takes a death, if Akshay takes a death, like that could be the win condition here for Shimon, but it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. That is not what Shimon needed by any means.
absolutely. Oh, flint and steel or fire charge on ourselves for Jay. It happens for the
Yeah,
best of us.
that's not great, honestly, if you think about it, because
No, not great food on the seed.
yeah, the food situation just really not good.
And only 10 obbies so far. We'll see how it looks once we check all of the trades, but not amazing just yet. And where are we going to have to go for the spawner? Maybe back towards the way we came?
Yep,
Yes. So it's gonna be back
like
towards
it
the way we
is.
came. A very nice pearl hang is probably going to come out here from Jay. There it is. We'll see what the obby count is like, because that's probably the only thing we're missing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm curious to watch Jay just from the perspective. I mean, I just want to see if Jay could beat the point record or maybe get um 200 points even. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. Still missing 19 obsidian, nerdy. Just unfortunate. One short here. And there's a chest. Do we get obby in this? We get a gold block.
Okay,
We get obby in this. We get
another
2
gold
more gold
block.
blocks.
Able
Or
to
2 gold
pearl
blocks
over here.
total.
I mean, this should get you the obby, but maybe it's not the
Yes.
fastest way to get that obby. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Still no one has entered the fortress yet. So looks like it is slowing down a decent amount of the runners. As we wait for this final obby, still have we not got it yet? No, we still haven't got it.
Should be this trade cycle here.
There we
There it
go.
is, 20.
And
But not
oh
a
my
great pearl.
goodness.
Wow. Unfortunate where the pearl hang landed, and we don't see the fort yet. Probably through this ravine. Still no one is in the fort yet. And where is this? Akshay the fort. That's huge.
Ooh, yeah. Akshay, of course,
And
was
Joom's right behind.
okay. Yeah. I mean, Jooms was decently far behind already. I think HDMI cables is going to be the one to keep an eye on here. I believe they were 3 or 4 points apart. Jooms, or excuse me. Let's just look. So HDMI cables was on 112, whereas Akshay was on 108.
Yep.
So they're 4 points.
Very close.
And then Shimon was 109. So Shimon might that's not looking good for Shimon, as we kind of
No.
predicted. But Akshay, uh, now Akshay is looking pretty promising here, unless HDMI cables can catch up.
No, for sure. We see the crafts come out. A lot of explosives on the seat as well. Plenty for 0. Not great rates,
And
though.
yeah, just trying to see what these rates have. Wow, these rates are just horrible. Finally gets a
So
blaze
bad.
rod. One blaze rod though, only one out of the first what, 5 or 6 blazes, something like that.
Yeah. Not what you want to see.
Yeah, not the fastest seed, but that's okay. We'll have to see how this impacts how the runners deal with the slowness of this seed. We see Jay getting off the measurement here. 700.
Really nice pearl there onto the fort or onto the portal. Get back quickly.
Like 1 to 2 pearl throws away, and we should be good to go for Jay here. We'll have to see if the blaze rates pick up. I think that was the second rod.
That's gonna be the question here.
Now, HDMI cables has blinded.
Yeah, HDMI playing the
Oh,
seed relatively well. Haven't seen a lot of him. Jay looking good. I mean, it's really that Akshay and HB angle for right now.
yeah, exactly.
Or Akshay HDMI, excuse me, but yes.
Yeah, yeah. I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant. You get a Hoglin kill here. Very nice. And Jay just continuing to kill some blazes here. Just needs one more rod.
Doesn't get it.
Unfortunate.
These rates are crazy. Jooms, first person in the stronghold.
Wow. No, so a first place completion here for Jooms would be massive. I almost wonder.
I still don't think it's enough though. I think it just depends on how everyone else finishes. Like maybe because Shimon got 0, I don't think it's enough though.
Yeah, it does have 12 eyes. I was wondering if maybe Jooms sent a 2-eye or something,
But
something
no,
risky, but no, just is ready to go. And let's check
and
out this
then
0.
it's Cage 057, not impossible, especially with a gold pick. Really nice pearl clip. It's a tall tower though, nerdy. It's I think 97. So this is hard to get to 95 on. We're gonna have to go to or 90, excuse me, to get to 99 on. So we're gonna have to go to 95 universal setup here. Very nice. The explosives are pretty high, and it's a really nice double bed. Actually, it's not amazing explosives, but this should be another good double bed. It is. And this anchor should finish off the dragon, and Junes
Beautiful.
will get first. But is it
Yeah.
enough based on everyone else's completions?
But yeah, I mean, that's huge. Getting first on the seed is exactly what Jooms needed. Was in last place,
Yeah, it was
but
in last.
it's not like I mean, Jooms had 91 points. Retropog, for example, had 94. Akshay had 108, and Shimon had 109. So I mean, that jumps Jooms up to 115 points.
It's basically does Shimon complete or not? It's basically what
Yeah,
this looks like, right?
yeah, I think you're right. I think that's exactly right. So we'll have to see, but definitely. Oh, and HDMI here is another person to keep an eye on obviously. Um, Getting second here, if that's right,
HDMI
would
pushed the
be
high 0, but
huge.
has time. Wow. Double bed gets off really nicely here. One more bed will seal the deal, and HDMI will get points needed to stay in that 4th place
Yeah,
spot.
I
And
mean,
it just looks
that's
like,
huge.
I mean, nerdy. Jay just lost a little bit of time there. We're watching so much, but is going to be able to die. I think Jay just died actually
Oh,
on the
wow.
0. Oh no, it's a disaster.
Yeah, maybe
Well,
not
it's
able to
really not a
get
disaster. It's not point
does
record,
not
but
matter for points, but yeah, that might hurt the chances of 200 points here, unfortunately. We do see Akshay now going for that 0. Akshay, again, another person to keep an eye out for, but Akshay was 6 points behind HDMI, and now, I mean, I believe is going to be 9 points behind, assuming that they complete the seed right now. Oh, but look at that. Wait, hold on. There was 2 quick completions. We just saw it jump from 2 completions to 4. I
whoa,
don't know if Akshay gets third. If Akshay doesn't get third, that would put
5
Akshay
now. But that might be O'Shea getting. I don't know. Actually, I'm unsure. That was a lot of completions at once there. So who's still playing? It'd be. Is it just Shimon actually? No, it's because there's 6 completions. So there's one more still playing besides Shimon.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, so wait, hold on. Who got
Oh yeah, because Jay died, so it's also Jay. So it's Jay and Shimon. So
interesting,
Wait,
interesting. Yeah.
Jay dying actually might save Shimon here.
Yeah, in theory it could. In theory it could, but I'm
Wait,
worried. I mean, the thing I'm thinking about here, Curry, I think we're gonna have, unless I'm misunderstanding, I think we're gonna have a dominant 4. Um,
really?
yeah, I think it's gonna be HDMI fourth, and then like I don't either a 12 or a 9 point gap to second or to
Oh
fifth.
wow.
But I could be wrong. I don't know. I didn't see exactly when Oakshay completed. Did you see it was fourth or fifth?
I
'Cause
think it
that
was. I think it was 5th or 6th
or no, sorry, third or fourth would be the question.
for O'Shea. I think I
Yeah,
think he got 5th or 6th.
that would be like yeah. Then I don't know. I don't even know. But I think this is gonna be. I think HDMI is gonna take a substantial lead here over fifth place.
Shimon going for the side setup at 90 though. This is quite low. had definitely time to get to. Well, maybe didn't because of the way they went around the tower. So maybe a smart decision here, but this is still not going to be a dragonfly. Whoa, that's not what
Ooh,
we
place
wanted
a
to do.
bed.
Should be still fine here with anchors. Gonna go for that double anchor and actually kills it. Wow, that was
Mm,
actually crazy impressive.
yeah,
But
great
I
stuff
legit
from
think because
Shimon.
Jay died, it stops Shimon from getting eliminated, I think. And I think Jooms is still out because of that
Yeah,
death.
I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. We'll have to
We'll
see.
have to
I
see.
we'll have to look. I mean, I honestly have kind of lost track at this point. So I don't know. This is gonna. I was gonna say this is gonna shake things up on the leaderboard. Honestly, no. I think this is gonna do the opposite. This is gonna reinforce the leaderboard and make it
Wow.
less weird. It's gonna move things less than they were before. But I could be wrong. We'll have to wait and find out. I believe that's the case though.
I mean, we'll definitely see. It's been a whirlwind of the last few
And
seeds to get to where we are.
yeah, okay. Just saw the updated board. So
Wow.
I'll wait
Nerdy's
for.
spoiling. Nerdy's a big
Sorry,
spoiler.
I like using the info I'm given, man. Like I mean I don't know what to say. It could be anyone. Anyone could be anyone. Anyone could. But yeah, as you can see,
Whoa.
leaderboard now huge gap here between HDMI cables and Oakshay. 13 points.
And we have a tie, Nerdy. So we only eliminated one person.
Yeah, true.
So wow. Okay, so here's the line. So because of
Okay.
that, the line is any of the bottom 3 win and HDMI unplugs his keyboard is the line.
Yeah.
It's
Wait,
possible.
also wait, June. Wait. We have a tie.
That's what I just
That's
said.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
we have
Sorry,
a tie.
I just like processed that. So no, that's crazy. I'm so sorry. I was so focused on the top four that I missed what you said. We have a tie. That's
We
crazy. So
have a
wait,
tie. So
what
only
is the
one person got
tie?
eliminated.
Okay, fascinating, fascinating. Okay, so they stay in, and then I would love to see an actual tie. Is an actual tie possible here?
So now here's the question because the tie
Yeah,
actually here's the so because of the way the points work here. It's point normally at this point it's like 24, 20, 16, 12, 8, 4, 0. But
right.
with there being 7 players instead of 6,
Oh,
does that
oh my
change
God.
that?
That's a
Does that
great point. That's a
I don't know I
fantastic
don't know
point.
if that actually changes. I don't know if it's still gonna go 24, 20, 16, 12, 8, 4, 0. I actually don't know.
I don't know
We'll
either.
see.
That's a really good question. I don't know if we definitely need to know the answer to that though. Like are there going to be 7 completions or is it only going to allow for 6 for example? Like that's one way you could do it. Or you could just allow for 7 completions and then yeah, do like some
We
it'll
have our
allow
top
for all
NASA
completion.
scientist on this, aka Oliver. So it'll be all completion, which means it's 7. So
Okay, so I don't know how
7
the rounding
divided by
works.
24 is what, like 3.3 repeating or like close to that or something. So it's like 3.3 or 3.4. So that means that the way the points work, it'll probably be like 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4. So
Yeah, I think it's
the line is kind of weird. The line's kind of weird here. So basically, Shimon Jooms have to get first and HMI has to get like last. Or Akshay gets like first and HMI gets like sixth. Or HDMI just gets like top 4 and just like wins. So
oh man.
TLDR, HDMI gets top 4, HDMI is in. That's the
Yeah.
line. That doesn't matter. If HDMI gets top 4, literally nothing else matters. So that's
Yeah.
the POV. That's what matters here.
And but I mean, I don't know. You know, one death here, you have a lot on the line. It's definitely not secure 100%. I wish it were closer. I wish it were like that seed 9 was crazy. I mean, there was a lot of people within like 4 points of each other,
Yeah, that was pretty
um
wild.
but yeah, no, Jay I think is just totally good. I mean, we'll have to see. This is going to be interesting. I don't think a tie is I'm not sure. Maybe a tie is possible. I
It
really
might
don't
be
know. I
weird
mean,
with it's so hard to calculate it with the 7 players instead of 6 because it just doesn't go evenly into 24. So it's a little
yeah.
bit weird. But I think
Yeah.
it's maybe on the board, but I don't know.
Yeah,
We'll
I just
find
don't know
out,
the exact
nerdy.
numbers. Um, in what? Because you said 24 over 7. What is that? Like 3 point uh math. That's like 3.43 or something like that. I don't
Some
know.
Don't ask me. I'm here to watch some
Something like that. I
Minecraft.
don't know. Yeah.
Math was not on the job description for today. It's
Well,
Minecraft
but
into
math
some
is cool, man.
beautiful.
Math is cool. You
I
can't
agree
need
that
like
math is
yeah, okay,
cool.
okay. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I was gonna say.
I agree that math is
Um,
cool. I think it has a lot of cool attributes, but it's not for my brain. That's for people smarter than me to do the cool math stuff, and I'll entertain
yeah.
them.
Okay, okay.
Here we go.
We have a
Spectator
desert
POV.
temple once again. Um,
It is Desert Temple, and there's a village quite nearby, Nerdy. I don't think anyone's gonna go for it, but it's like close enough where it's just on that range of like, eh, is it worth it? Probably not though.
now breaking all the TNT here. Players looking around, trying to.
Nerdy, our tornado has seen better days.
Tornado has indeed seen better days. It's not the most exciting tornado, but I will say it's a rare tornado of 7 people. I don't know if
Yes,
we've ever seen a
a
7 person.
7-person tornado.
Yeah, I don't know if we've ever seen that before. So this is a once in a lifetime experience for you all.
Ties and LCQ are really cool. I remember the first LCQ where we had a tie and it was really fun. So it's rare that these actually happen. We're
So
gonna see who gets all the materials
fantastic.
first here.
Looking around now. Looks like some players going off. I think I saw some players off to the river.
This
And
is far, but that's like I guess where you're getting the gravel. I mean, there's not really anything else there. I don't think a lot of people are gonna want to risk Woodlight, but maybe Jay is. I'm not sure. Or maybe just found Flint and Steel somewhere. I feel like risking Woodlight on the last I guess for Jay it doesn't really matter, but like if you're like on this bubble, Woodlight seems really risky here.
yeah, and once again, all eyes on HDMI cables. That is the POV and the person to keep track of. Basically, yeah, like you said, HDMI cables just needs to be in sort of the top half here. Do you see Jooms entering the nether first there?
A lot of bridging. Pretty quick though once you get up here. They're in sync, very nice.
Beautiful stuff, beautiful stuff. We have some kind of bash. I can't even tell what kind of bastion that is.
That's a stables. So
Stables.
we'll be moving
Did I see
closer
did I see
here.
a bunch of did I see a bunch of I feel like I saw 0 triples, but maybe I'm just like,
It does not look like there's a lot of triples. Maybe one of the back ones is buried by this terrain. I'm not sure.
oh yeah, maybe. I can't. It's
But
hard to see.
I think it's
I think
I
that
think
might
that
be it.
that's a double. So that's a double.
Oh, that's a
And
double.
then
Oh my god, I was seeing this bastion entirely wrong. I was thinking it was flipped 90 degrees. But yeah, like you said, there's a double, so I have to see if there's anything to work with here. But it's definitely awkward. At the very least, it's very in. There's another double.
yep.
And looks like HDMI cable is just gonna send one of
I
the
like
gaps,
this.
take some damage,
This is
and
really
is
clean
able.
though. Good work around here. I mean,
And we do see HDMI cables getting the pigs in. I mean, hard to say exactly where the other runners are. And we see lots of runners in the Bastion, obviously. I did see, I think Shimon maybe wasn't in the Bastion yet. So that's just
yeah.
giving HDMI cables a little bit more leeway. Makes it a little easier to get top 4 if one player is maybe died or something like that, obviously.
Oh, definitely. It is actually interesting if you looking on the top now. But actually real or not actually, sorry. Did oh well now I can't see because there's 7 advancements on my screen. But yeah, oh yeah, you're right. So maybe Shimon died bridging to this bastion, Nerdy, because
Yeah,
it's been a
that's what I'm thinking.
while. And that's
That's what I'm
just
thinking as well.
disastrous.
Yeah, and it's not good for well, if it's not good for like Oakshay, for example, too, right? Because you want as much gap between you and HDMI cables as possible. So if you have one less player to play that spoiler role, it's going to make it a lot less likely that you can overtake HDMI cables in this last seed. So I mean, it's starting to feel to me like these are pretty secure uh, in our spots, but of course we'll have to wait and find out.
Yeah, absolutely. No one in a fort yet. Still waiting on some stuff. I'm not sure what HDMI is looking for still. I thought it had 27 obby, but maybe I'm mistaken. We're going for this chest. Maybe it was crying that I saw. Yeah, oh,
Here we
only on
go.
12. I don't know what I saw. Gets a gold block as well. Seems like everyone is still in this bastion.
Yeah, definitely not the best bastion. Buried stables. It's kind of the worst. There,
Oh,
oh,
a
we do have a
triple.
triple. Yeah, very nice. And no,
No
nothing in it though.
obsidian. But do you grab
Just
the
absolutely
gold
nothing.
here?
Yeah,
Because
this
with
is
the
going to be an
4
interesting
gold blocks,
call.
like, you should get enough. But we're gonna check the chest here, I think. I think that's what
I
we're
just
digging for. The other top chest from the double, which is aggressive. I mean, if this doesn't hit, it's looking really awkward really quickly.
and
There it
checking
is.
it now, and it's another gold block. So does get 2 gold blocks in total here from these high these upper chests. I mean, that's going to be something, but what needs 3 more obby?
Yeah, 3 more obbies still.
That's not It's not guaranteed from 18. I don't know if we have any more at the lower bit. Maybe some trades were happening while we were doing that, ideally, but it could be a little bit awkward here. No runners have entered the fortress yet, I believe. And we'll have to see what we get for HDMI cables. But
I mean, I'm shocked no one's entered the Bastion yet. This is some of the or entered the fortress yet. This is some of the best speedrunners in the world. There's Jay
what?
on the
What did
board.
Jay do?
Fortress first.
Like, you think Jay just went
Maybe traded the
for?
triple gold because
Yeah, yeah, could
HMI
have
still
traded
hasn't
triple
grabbed
gold.
that.
Yep. But I mean, if other runners, if like everyone else does this but HDMI cables, maybe that's the win or
I
the
mean,
lose
O'Shea
con.
Fort now. That it's starting to get a little scary.
Yeah.
I mean, HDMI is definitely hoping that Jay just like gets first because Jay's points
Yes.
don't matter. It just scales everything down. I mean, that's huge.
And the other thing to keep in mind, so on that end of the spectrum, yes. But also, again, Shimon, I think, has having taken 1 or 2 deaths in the Nether at this point, is another person like still hasn't entered the Bastion, right? So that's another person that can't get in between HDMI and Oakshay, for
Yeah,
example.
exactly.
So I mean,
Aquacord Fortress now. Joom's Fortress now. And now if you're HDMI, you got to start getting a little bit worried. O'Shea Blind
yeah, it's
Travel.
weird. It's like if Jay plays really well and Aquacord play really well, it could actually just totally help
Yeah.
out HDMI cables. It's like they're fighting for HDMI cables spot in in playoffs.
Yeah, it looks like the person that would do anything would be O'Shea at this point.
Hmm, hmm.
So if O'Shea gets like second, HDMI has to get at least fifth, which I believe he's still in line to do. But again, with the 7 people, Nerdy, it's going to be weird. I'm not sure how the numbers are going to
Yeah,
line up.
I'm with you. I'm with you. It's hard to compute 13 points behind HDMI cables. So I just don't know. Like, it could be different. The difference between first and sixth could be different than second and seventh. I just don't know.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see. But yeah, Shimon 115 and Jooms 115. So I think so Shimon's definitely out 100%. Trying to think of Jooms. Jooms is pretty far behind, 20 or 18 points behind. So would basically like Jooms needs to get like first, and then HDMI cables needs to like not complete or get last or something. But
Yep.
even I'm thinking even like second to last, like even just completing the seed if Shimon doesn't, that might be enough for um that might not be enough for Jooms to get in.
It's going to be weird here.
It'd be very odd.
We're going to see. I mean, what I'm keeping an eye on is no one has found the stronghold yet. A lot of people blinded. No stronghold yet. O'Shea is the person to really keep an eye on. I guess Jooms technically as well, but Jooms needs a much harder line than Oakshay does. Jooms would need to finish first here, and HDMI basically gets the last or like doesn't even finish, which right now does not look like it's happening. And wait a minute, do we raise a Pearl Hang while not having Fire Res? This is really scary. So now we have to Hunger
Ooh.
Reset on the side of HDMI. That was scary for a second there.
Yeah, no, for sure. I
And
mean, a death
O'Shea in
here.
the Stronghold, and Aquacord also in the Stronghold.
Oh
And
wow,
June's
and
also in the
Jooms as
Stronghold.
well. Yeah, yeah. So this, I mean, it's so interesting.
Wait a minute.
You guys, look at this HDMI cable. It's just, it has to go back to home portal.
Oh my
Um,
gosh. And O'Shea's in the end. So O'Shea could get first here, and
yeah,
that's the line. So
I
we
think,
have
yeah.
to see if O'Shea can actually hit the 0 based on what we've seen. I mean, this is scary.
But really has to like win this C is the important thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
Has to.
I just don't exactly know the numbers. I wish I just had the numbers in front of me, um, but it's gonna be really close potentially. If Oakshay gets first, HDMI cables gets like fifth or sixth. I don't know. I
And
really
look
don't
at this.
know.
O'Shea's or not O'Shea, excuse me. HDMI's gonna have to hunger reset again here. But no, at chords, actually, wow. Got to chords. So doesn't have to waste a hunger reset. Somehow got here, which is actually crazy. And what is this line for everyone else? No one else has entered the end though. So if HDMI hits the nav, it just doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, I'd imagine it's a tricky nav. We do
Jooms is in
have
the end now. But
Jooms in the
Jooms, I don't
end.
think it matters. I think Jooms is out.
Um,
I'm not sure. But there's
it,
a
well,
nav for
18
HDMI.
what? Then maybe because he home portaled, so maybe it's a different
Oh,
stronghold.
maybe it's a different stronghold. You're so right.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
could be huge. Nails the nav. The 0 looks tough though. It's back maybe 97 or 100. It has to go for 95 universal side setup here. Or no, I think is it just back
Could be
103?
pretty
Is it just
hittable.
chill?
Yeah, just back 103.
Oh, so we're just so
Um,
chilling here.
yeah, this should be very hittable, and I think this should just secure HDMI cables, his
And
spot
we
in
have the
playoffs.
explosives. And I mean,
And there
wow,
we have
nerdy,
it.
that's it.
That is it. Yep.
What
Great
an
stuff.
effort from Akshay or Okshay, excuse me, to get there, to
Yeah,
finish
it's just
first, but it just didn't matter in the end.
yeah, I think it was the stronghold is what it came down to ultimately. Those other runners just getting stuck in the stronghold. And it didn't matter at the end of the day that Oakshay won the seed. That's brutal. Just barely not getting in to playoffs, but that should be it, I believe. Let me triple check my work here on if anyone else can get eliminated here. Aquacord on 152 points. So no, there's just no way.
Yeah, there's no way for
Uh,
anyone else.
there's no
June's
way.
not
So
able to hit the 0 as well. Tough last seed here.
yeah, and we'll watch the remaining bits here, but we do know our top four, so that is very cool.
We do know our top 4, and that means that these other top runners who we all have standing by on call for season 10 playoffs are gonna have to think about who they're picking here, nerdy. From
Yeah,
our 4
between
winners today.
so once again, it's just Bad Gamer slash J, NHB, Aquahort, and HDMI cables are going to be moving on to playoffs in our 16-player bracket. It's going to be exciting. I'm looking forward to this one.
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty nuts bracket. Pretty solid for sure. She was still trying to get these last crystals down. Maybe also knows at this point that the dream is dead. So having a little bit of fun. We're just waiting here. Last 90
And
seconds of screen time. And it's interesting, Nerdy, with this no new playoff players from LCQ. Now, we do have one from the main qualifier. Ulsahin will be new. But other than Ulsahin, that's it. That's our only new player.
wow, exciting stuff. Well, I mean, maybe that's not exciting. Maybe it's exciting to always see new players.
I mean,
It's
I'm happy that some people like Jay hasn't been around in a while. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
Jay hasn't been around in a hot second. Um, and a couple other people are hoping for some longer runs. Raul I think missed last playoffs and is back. So nice to see some returning faces.
yeah. It's weird. It's like you get the more familiar faces, and maybe we have some previously built storylines of, or you get new faces that some emerging storylines. I feel like it's exciting either way.
Absolutely. And
That's the cool thing
NHB,
about playoffs.
where are we going? Where are we going? We have 10 seconds. What are you going to do in 10 seconds? Oh, what? Pass.
Nice.
Pass. Very nice. And that's it. That's our 10 seeds. But don't go anywhere because now we're getting to the fun part, Nerdy. It's
Oh
time for
yeah.
these players to pick. And I'm sure we need a little bit of time to set all that up, yada, yada, yada. But let's remind ourselves with the original 12 qualifiers. Our 1 seed, Infume, 301 phase points. Crazy, by the way. Has that ever
Okay.
how many, what's the most phase points ever? So season 9 was 280. Oh, we could finish it off with this. Thank you, Oliver. So these are our 4 qualifiers from this. Okshay, what an effort. What an effort on this seed, really. It's just HDMI locked in. Did so good in the earlier seeds, enough to hold off Okshay and qualify. And really nice. I mean, Nerdy, we say this format is so difficult, and it is, but we also say it's so unpredictable. A lot of these top 4 players were predicted to be here, so maybe we're getting smarter as a community. Maybe we're starting to know what we're doing.
Yeah, I mean, like we said, familiar faces. So not surprising to see some of these names in here once again. But it's exciting. It's cool. It's cool to see, as I was saying, some emerging storylines. HDMI cables back, NHB back, Aquacord, of course. I feel like Aquacord's always here. He's great.
Aquacord,
Underrated
yeah.
player.
That was, I mean, I had him finishing first. He ends up finishing second.
Yeah.
Jay finishing second. He finishes first. So I feel
Yep.
pretty good about that. I mean, those two really, really played amazing. I mean, NHB 0 points on this last seed and still 155 overall.
Yep.
And HDMI doing what he needed to do to lock in. Very, very impressive stuff. So we will be moving on to our pick'ems for these players. So the top 8 seeds will be able to pick from the bottom 8 seeds of who they want to play.
Yes.
And Nerdy, it's kind of crazy looking at this of who they're going to pick. So Infume's choices to pick are Hacking Noises, Big Mungie,
Okay.
Loki, Ulsahin, our only new playoff participant, and then the 4 players from today. So there is no easy pick in this top 8, or in this bottom 8, I should say.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
I will say, I'm just like preemptively saying, if Feinberg picks Hacking Noises, I'm just gonna leave call. I'm just gonna leave call. I'm out. I'm done.
I think he's gonna do it. I think he's gonna do it.
I really don't want to see that. That's the only thing out of all of this. The one thing I'm hoping is that Feinberg does not pick Hacks. That's the big takeaway.
I'm the exact opposite. I really hope he does. I think it'd be hilarious. I want to see it. Unfortunately, we can't get a Feinberg Skycrab rematch from the land, so this is definitely the next best thing for me. Like, one time he's got to do it, Nerdy. Do you not have faith in him? He's gonna do it one time
Against Hacks?
Yeah, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it one time. He's got to do it once.
Could we go on to the next question?
Sorry. No, I mean, so Infume has the first pick, then EDCR has the second pick. So really, okay, so like, let's think logically, okay? So if you just watch this, like, there's no way anyone wants to pick Jay. And I'm gonna like, let's just say we're gonna put Aquacord, NHB, and HDMI in like the same category. We're gonna put them all in like the same category with like Ulsahin. So Ulsahin's new. Ulsahin, obviously very talented runner, but new to playoffs. So probably someone that people want to try and pick early. And then maybe the 3 of the 4 LCQ people are gonna go early. By like pick 5, Nerdy.
Right.
It's like Jay, Hacks, Mungie, Loki. Like, what do you do?
No, it's not good. It's not
what
good.
do you do?
It's not good at all. I feel like at that point, maybe it's like a play style thing. Like whose play style you think you're gonna do better against. But yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Absolutely nuts how stacked this is. Now, I don't know exactly how much time we need to stall for, but I'm sure Infume's really ready to spin a wheel. I'm sure it's gonna be wonderful. The scouts are saying that we would love an intermission before we head to this. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. You should not go anywhere. We're gonna get this set up for all of you. When we come back, we're gonna have a beautiful graphic by Budgie. An actually beautiful graphic to show you all this amazing information, the pick'em scenes, all that fun stuff. And yeah, so don't go anywhere. We're gonna go to a quick intermission, and when we come back, it'll be time to pick who's playing who in season 10 of playoffs. Welcome back to not the last chance qualifiers, I guess, really anymore, nerdy. I guess it still technically is the last chance qualifiers stream, but we're done. We've done our 10 rounds. You can see on the top. I don't know which way oh yeah, this is the right way. Look at that. That's amazing. We've done 10 rounds, nerdy. Now we get to do
We've
the
done
fun
10.
part. We know who's playing. Now we get to do the pick'ems.
Yeah, I don't know. This is going to be very interesting. I mean, I do feel like every season there's more and more, as we said, recurring people, storylines being developed. And I feel like that makes these more and more challenging because then you start to see, oh, this person did this person did that. They're all so good. I mean, Jay, for example, just destroyed and in this LCQ. And so I don't know. It's like that's a tough pick right now. You also have Aquacord, who's been in so many playoffs before. That would be a scary pick. And obviously someone like Hacks as well. Someone is going to end up having to pick, or Loki as well. So I mean, I don't know. You don't have a lot of great options, I guess, is my point.
No, you really don't. Like, I feel like, I mean, obviously everyone who qualifies and like makes the playoffs is incredibly talented, but I feel like a lot of times in previous ones, it's like, oh, well, these people will go first and then these people will go and so on and so forth. But this one, it's really like, I'm very curious to see where the LCQ people will go because all of them have made a playoffs before. I think Infume is also really interesting with that first pick because Infume likes to spin a wheel. I don't know if he's going to spin a wheel, but he's done that in the past. And he's also been known to leave names off his wheel, nerdy. A little bit fraudulent if you're doing a wheel and leaving names off. I'm going to be honest. Like, I don't know if you have any takes on that.
Yeah, I know. I would
fraudulent.
totally agree. I mean, that's like, I mean, at that point, you might as well spin a wheel with your pick. You know, just one single. You know, I mean, at that
would
point,
be a really good bit. That would be a really good bit, actually. I think that'd be if he showed up and was like, "Hold on, I'm gonna spin my wheel," and it had one name on it. That would be really funny. I'm not gonna lie.
That would be fun. I'll give it to him that would be funny. But yeah. Anyway, so I am curious to see Infume's thought process. I know he's definitely I know he's.
Do you think he has a thought process? Do you think there is a thought process?
It's like I know he's had a thought process that's led him to not have a thought process, if that makes sense.
I see.
Which I feel like sort of makes it a thought process, but I know he doesn't like overthinking it. But then if you don't overthink it and you overthink about overthinking it, are you really not overthinking it at that point?
You know what I want to see? I want to see Infume pick Aquacord because that's who he just lost to with the lamp. He lost Aquacord with the lamp. I want to see Infume pick Aquacord here. That would be awesome.
I'm so with you. The rematch. No, that is actually that would actually be a good pick.
Says I disagree. Well, that would be tough then. Maybe that would be tough if Aquacord is saying in the chat that he disagrees. That's a little bit tough.
Someone just said it's sad that what Nerdy said fully makes sense to you. Like, I make sense a lot of times, man. Like, what is this? What like hello?
This is the guy who had rice and coffee this morning for breakfast.
Okay, but importantly, I don't condone my actions. I think that's the important takeaway here. Like, I think that's that's an important.
Who do you think is going to make the most wild pick, nerdy? We had a lot of people. There's also I don't know if anyone's drafting for the first time. I think BlazeMind is. I think.
Yep.
Growl is question mark. I don't know. I'm kind of lost. I think I know BlazeMind for sure. I think Silver, but Silver doesn't really draft. Silver just gets whoever's left over. Oh wait, BlazeMind could choose Mungie because they're both Australian. That would be interesting.
That would be interesting. Yeah, that would be like a sportsmanship pick, you know?
Didn't they play last season? Am I crazy? I feel like they played last season. They did. They played round 1 last season. Mungie picked BlazeMind. And BlazeMind won. Wait a minute. So they could do that again. But we'll have to wait to get there because first and foremost, Nerdy, we're ready. And it's time to see who Infume is going to pick with the first pick in this. I'm very excited to see what that's going to be. And we have a beautiful new graphic.
That's awesome.
Thank you so much, Cressa, for the renders. Thank you so much, Budgie, for making this actually look good from my horrific mock draft that I had sent. And Infume, welcome in.
Welcome, Infume.
Hi.
You are the 1 seed. You have the first pick out of these 8 lovely runners. First question, before you say your pick, how much thought have you given this?
Yes.
Like none.
Like none. Okay, that's about expected.
I don't like picks like this because it's so much pressure, especially like, you know, if it's like you're the first pick, sure. You know, you can like you choose who you think is the easiest opponent, but it's just like if you lose, it's like, oh, why didn't you pick the other person? It's just like, I think it's just like a lot of unnecessary pressure that I don't want to think about, and I just like, I just want to know who I'm playing and not care about how I chose to play them or how it came to be that I'm playing them.
That is, I think that's good. Are you trying to are you excited for playoffs this season? Are you nervous? How are you feeling going into next weekend in general?
Locked, dude. I'm locked. I mean, I'm not. I mean, I'll probably be nervous in the matches. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I just I get nervous. I get nervous sometimes. But like, I mean, like, there's no other mindset I can really go into it. Just, I just have confidence in myself. Play how I always play. Know have the confidence in myself that I can win any seed. And that's just all I got to go into every seed with. Just that mindset.
Yeah, no, that totally makes sense. Well, I guess we'll go into your pick here, Infume. Who are you thinking of picking?
Yeah. This time I'm not doing a wheel, and because if
Okay.
I were to do a wheel, I would take off Hacks, Mungie, Loki, Aquacord, and Jay. I think.
Whoa.
So, I don't want to. That's like 5 people. It's not much of a wheel.
That's a
So
triangle.
I'm just going purely like vibes. Who I feel the most confident playing. And this person, they did DM me about 10 minutes ago. Don't pick
Oh.
me, please, please. And then they
Ooh.
sent the
I know who
prayer
this is.
emoji.
I know who this is.
So, I'm sorry, but I am gonna pick cables, HDMI cables.
Okay. No, I mean that is an interesting pick. Are you intimidated by the fact that HDMI cables attempted to eat the entire Raising Cane's menu? How do you feel about that? Does that influence your decision at all here, Infume?
I'm not intimidated by it. I'm more like
Okay.
concerned about the fact that he thought it was possible. Like,
Okay.
how many?
Okay.
Like, that's got to be like
You don't
10,000
appreciate
calories.
you
Like,
don't appreciate dedication,
no,
purpose.
I feel like that's commitment, man.
I appreciate the grind. I appreciate commitment, but there are differences between grinding and stupidity. Like, it's just
Whoa, drama.
Okay.
Yeah,
Whoa.
dude,
Okay. Whoa.
When I'm hungry, I still have a hard time. I can still I can get through a full Caniac combo, but it's still a lot. And you're telling me he got through a
Hashtag not
Caniac
sponsored.
combo for like a box combo? Like, you're telling me he got through that in like 3 more? Like, I just don't. I think
No, that's fair. That's fair.
I think that's crazy.
I mean, yeah, we'll have to see how this pans out, but it's an exciting match. I'm excited for this. I don't know, Curry, do you got any questions here for
I
Infume?
do have a stat. Yeah, I do have a stat that Feinberg actually
Ooh,
pulled up on
okay.
his stream. So Infume, you said you thought about this 0. So your
Maybe
record
like
against
1, yeah.
HDMI cables is 3-2. Do you want to guess
Ooh.
what your record against NHB is?
It's a lot better. It's a lot. I know it's a lot better. I think I've won the last like 8 in a row or something.
It is 41-11 against NHB.
Yeah.
Is 41-11. And you decided to take HDMI cables. Someone you have like a 50-50 win rate with.
I mean, the last time I went based off stats, I picked Retropog when I had a 21-2 record and I lost round 1. So I don't care about
You
the
know
stats.
what? That's fair.
I
That's
don't
fair.
care about the stats.
That's fair.
That's aura. I respect that. I mean, it's an interesting pick. I think it'll be fun. I think how much did you speak to HDMI at the LAN at all? Did you chat at all?
I did not speak with Cables once.
Oh, so there's big drama. So there's huge
Okay.
drama. Infume hates HDMI cables, and that's why he picked them round 1. And we're gonna see how it goes. I mean, nerdy. It's an exciting matchup for round 1 for sure.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to watching Infume. And of course HDMI cables, who just managed to squeak in at the very end there. Did a pretty good job in our LCQ today. So definitely a bit of a scary opponent there, Infume, but best of luck.
Thank you.
Well then, that's number 1. One player down. And now I don't even remember who has the second pick. I'm legit stupid. Oh, it's EDCR.
Yep.
EDCR is coming into the booth. So that's exciting. Oh, I should have known it was EDCR. For some reason, it's not Feinberg yet. Feinberg's after. We'll have
Feinberg's
EDCR
next, yeah.
momentarily. Well, we're getting ready. Things are changing. Things are moving. EDCR's name is up. The graphics rotating backwards. And boom.
Whoa.
There he is.
There we have it.
It's a very intimidating skin. Like, I know it's
yeah.
basically just black with like white eyes, but it's
Mhm.
still very intimidating.
Absolutely.
EDCR,
Welcome on in.
welcome
Hello.
to the booth. How you doing today? How much thought have you given the pick that you're about to take?
I'm doing great. Um, it depends how much thought I put into it because I was playing Skywars while LCQ was going on, but I was thinking about it the entire time. So it really
Oh,
depends on how you look at it.
so
I
you
would say
were you like
I thought
following
about
on
it a
like a
decent
second
amount.
monitor? Were you like following on a second
Yeah,
monitor or anything?
and
Okay,
I
okay, okay.
was checking in with my friends who were playing in it from time to time.
Nice, 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 nice. So, I mean, I'll let you just say it. Who is your pick gonna be for season 10 playoffs?
My pick is going to be Osahin because,
Ulsahin.
yeah, first of all, he's never been in playoffs before. And
Uh,
secondly, we're like in the same time zone pretty much, so we play a decent amount. My record against him isn't the best, but regardless, I think I feel confident that I can beat him.
No, that makes sense. I mean, pretty similar stats here. Similar rank PBs. Obviously, your win percentage is absolutely disgusting. Um, you said you played a lot. I haven't pulled up the stats or anything yet. Oh my god, wide EDCR. Hello, wide EDCR. That's wonderful.
awesome.
Not sure how much you. Let me actually look at the stats while I'm yapping here. Were you surprised that Infume didn't take Ulsahin? Did you think Ulsahin was going to be off the board for you?
I don't know. I definitely thought there was a chance he could take Osahin, but I feel like Infume doesn't really put that much thought into the picks. So honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he picked like anyone out of the
Yeah.
8 that he could have picked.
No, that's very
No,
valid.
fair.
That is very valid. Nerdy, you got anything?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just curious, like generally speaking, like how you're feeling for next weekend. Anything you're doing in particular to prepare for next weekend? Or are you just gonna rock up? Like, I just love to hear how you're feeling.
I've been practicing a decent amount, like just hopping on the practice maps and doing whatever. Like for the past month, I'd say I've kind of just been grinding ranked matches, and not really putting that much into practicing. But I've been practicing a decent amount, like I said. So yeah.
What do you specifically like at a player of your caliber? I think this will be interesting to some people. Like, what is something that how do you even like review your own gameplay when you're as good as you are? Are you just like watching other top runners, seeing what they're doing, like trying to maybe just adjust your gameplay to what's going on in the meta? Like, how does someone as good as you still try and improve at a game like this?
Well, after every ranked match, I like to look back at the replay and just see, oh, what did I do good? What did I do bad? How can I fix this in the future? And with practice maps, I like to just focus on, first of all, any new tech that's coming up, and secondly, anything that I'm struggling with. So, like, I used to be pretty bad at Never Terrain, but I think Never Terrain is one of my best splits now.
Ah, interesting. That makes sense. I mean, we're super excited to have you back in playoffs. We're super excited to see what you got in store for us. Thank you so much for coming on and giving your pick, and best of luck in this upcoming weekend and the whole tournament.
Yeah,
Good
thank
luck.
you.
Good luck.
Thank you. See ya.
Amazing. Goodbye. Nerdy, I mean, it's an interesting pick. It makes a lot of sense. I think EDCR is going to be a scary opponent. I mean, hasn't maybe
Yeah,
performed up
totally.
to what he's loved to do in playoffs so far, but I think based on what he's saying, I think he's going to be a real force to be reckoned with in this
Oh,
upcoming
100%.
playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like I feel like any big like first tournament for people or second tournament, it's just like you
It's
gotta get used
hard.
to that. You know what I mean? And so
Absolutely, yeah.
so yeah, maybe ED Stars felt that way, but I feel like that's totally normal. And as we've seen many seasons in a row at this point, EDCR is absolutely near that pinnacle of Minecraft speedrunning. So yeah, 100%. If EDCR won playoffs, I wouldn't be surprised at all. And up next,
Whoa!
oh no. Oh no.
You wanted to take him. You wanted to take him, buddy.
Yeah,
Try and
I'll
rein him
talk
in.
to this guy, I guess. I guess.
See how it goes here.
Any
Any moment now, he'll drag himself in. There he is.
Okay. Hey man, welcome. Welcome to the booth.
What do you guys
All
want?
right. I just listen. I'll tell you what I want. I'll tell you exactly what I want. I really don't want you to pick hacking noises. That's all I'm asking.
Why? Explain.
Because there's been multiple times where you picked hacks where I've told you, hey Fiber, don't pick hacks. And then what happens when you pick hacks? You lose. So I don't want to see you lose. I mean, okay, I'm a little biased maybe, but I mean, I love seeing hacks win, but Feinberg, like just anyone but hacks.
Okay, I'll think about it.
Okay.
So, Feinberg, I have a question for you. What made you
Yeah.
choose Hacks as your opponent here in season 10?
Well, I picked Hacks this season because it'd be really funny to play him 3 times in a row, and I'd have no pressure. playing against him. I'm between 3 people. I'm between
Okay.
NHB, Hacks,
Okay.
and Loki. What do you think, Nerdy?
What? Okay.
Whoa.
Okay.
I'm not even lying, by the way. I'm not even lying.
I know you're not lying. I feel like
What-
Loki's
what
become
a-
very underrated. I know you're not lying.
Mungie, I shouldn't pick because he low-key owns me in like play style.
Okay.
Jay pisses me off mentally. I just have a barrier against him in my head. I can't figure it out. Oh my god. And he did so well today.
Yeah,
And
Jason,
Okay.
Aquacord, I don't know, man. Just the way he's standing there, like I couldn't do it. So I'm
Okay.
between Hacks, Loki, and NHB. What do you think?
I mean, I would say statistically, NHB. I mean, do you have the best who do you have the best record against?
I have best record against Loki. Isn't that crazy?
You have the best record against Loki?
We've only played 3 games. I played 35 against
Oh.
NHB. It's pretty even. It's like 50.
Pretty even. Okay. Okay. And then what about hacks?
I didn't even check. I just assumed we'd never.
Oh.
Yeah,
but
Okay,
I'll-
yeah.
I'll see.
Hacks doesn't play. Okay, well, in that case, Feinberg, I don't know. I mean, you do you, man. I'm giving you my I've given you my advice in the past. You never take it. So what like you're asking me what I think, but you're not. That's not gonna
Wait,
change.
why
your
is
mind.
NHP begging for me to pick him? Who's next? Who does he not want to play?
Dugile.
Dugile. Oh. Ooh, I see. Oh, would Dugile really pick NHB? Would Dugile pick like Awkward or J or Mungie or something? Oh,
I don't think
what if
Dude would
Loki?
pick Aquacord.
I haven't
You could
picked-
pick Loki.
I lost to Mungie in playoffs, and it's the only match that I feel like I actually played bad at. Like fully bad. Like I feel like I lost the game myself. I think I went to game 5. I just feel like I played like 3 seeds in it terribly. And I feel like I haven't had that even in my losses to Hacks and Infium. I feel like I've just played fine. Jay, I have a mental block. I can't do it. I can't do it. I just can't do it. I know I can't do it. But it's like, am I gonna have that if I pick Hacks? Maybe. Like if I I'm not gonna have it playing, but like if I go down 0-1, maybe, and then you think about like, oh, if I go down 0-1, I'm gonna have a mental block. So maybe I'm gonna have a mental block like anyways, right? If I like you think about the pre-block to the block. Ugh. Krayway, who would you pick if you were me? Would you pick Hacks?
If I was you, I would probably pick Loki. I would
Is
pick
that a
Loki.
combination of like content plus play style, or like what are you thinking about?
I think you think you're better than Loki, and I don't think you think you're better than Hacks, and I think you would be upset if you lost to NHB. So I think you think you're better than Loki. So I think you should take Loki.
That's great reasoning. I could pick Hacks, and we were talking about it in the waiting room that Hacks always likes to play the early games because he just eats dinner in the middle. And I have always had the aura to make him play the later games because I had commentary in the way. But I don't have commentary in the way anymore. But I was thinking like, if I pick a match that has like max aura, like if I pick a match and I know, oh, this is the max aura match for the entire of the day, it's
Yeah.
gonna be last for just like
Yeah, but the
viewership
problem
and
is
scheduling and
you've been
everything.
picking the Max Aura match, and then we don't have you for numbers on the broadcast for week 2, and we'd like you to be on the broadcast for week 2.
Well, unfortunately, I have like the 3rd slowest average, so it doesn't really matter who I pick. I don't think the numbers are great for me being on the broadcast for week 2 anyways. So I'll just go with your reasoning. I kind of like that. I'll pick Loki, and I'll see you guys next week.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Okay, Feinberg.
That's wonderful. So the problem is Oliver wanted us to like stall after the pick so we can set some stuff up. And we've
Oh,
been
I can
doing
keep
all the
talking.
stalling after. No, keep talking. I mean, dude, let's so now that this is an actual matchup, you're going up against someone who's won playoffs 3 times, who I believe low-key, especially from interviewing him, I feel like I have a lot more insight into his mind after interviewing him. I think he is just otherworldly at just pushing this game to another level. I think him and EDCR are just in a tier of their own. I think Loki just doesn't care how he does in the leaderboard, and he just kind of treats ranked playoffs as like his like playground, basically, of like, I'm going to show you the new cool thing that I've been working on for the last month. So I think you have a chance to win, but if you don't win, you are going to get absolutely styled on, and there's going to be like insane clip compilations about it.
That's okay. If I win,
Yeah.
there won't be clip compilations because I don't do anything flashy. So I mean, maybe it's better if he wins anyways. Just for like the YouTube shorts, the algorithm as a whole, and all that. I don't know.
It's good. I mean, have you played Loki in a playoffs before?
No, I haven't played.
Really?
No.
Okay.
I-
Okay. No, this is
I've
exciting.
become first rounded like 4 seasons in a row.
What I was saying, when did you start playing? Season 6?
6. Season 6, I played Shimon and Silver, and I lost to Mungie, and then I've lost twice to Hacks and once to Infium in the first round.
Wow, yeah. So I mean, all the times you would have had like these golden age battles against each other, you were not playing. You were not
Yeah, if
playing
I
yet.
played like the first few seasons, it would have been different for sure. But I just like,
Yeah.
yeah, I was busy. Now I'm not anymore. Well, I'm busy in different ways.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
We need draft
yeah.
that to come back. Am I allowed to talk about competing brands? It's okay. Well, we got media training in a few days.
Yeah.
You're gonna need that. You're gonna need that. You're gonna need that.
No, I think this is an interesting board. I mean, we'll see how it goes. I think it's a good pick. Do you think Hax is upset? Do you think like you're letting him down by not picking him?
No, I don't think so. I think it's like there was a season gap in the middle, right? Like we played in season 7 and season 9, so maybe we'll get back in season 11 because I kind of was messing with my spot, like as being like the round 1 like gatekeeper. You know, like if you're getting through Feinberg in round 1, you got a good run going ahead of you. You know, it's like that was like the spot that I was kind of messing with. But then I think about it, and there's like 5% of my brain that's like, dude, you can win a match. Like you act like you can't. Like why? Like
That's only 5% of your brain that you can win a match.
Like figure it out. Well, like because 95% of my brain just doesn't care. You know, like I feel like I don't have anything to prove to myself anymore. But then like I read some stuff from like someone who joined the community in 2026 and they think I'm terrible, and it's like, well, like they're wrong, but like they think they're like you can still make wrong people think they're right. It's like I should win a game. I should win a match here and there. Because it's like you look at it, it's like, oh, Hacks 3-2 game 5. It's like, oh, they both played great. There's maybe some RNG in the seeds, right? Like if you actually look at the thing, like it's a close 3-2, but he moves on in the bracket. And like if you're 12 years old, you're not looking at like, oh, it was a 3-2, or like, oh, the Infume 3-1 was like closer than I looked or whatever. Or maybe they're not. Maybe I've created such a good cope in my head. Do I need to keep stalling?
No, I already get this guy out of here. I'm sick of him.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, goodbye, Feinberg. No, it's been good talking to you. Good luck, Feinberg.
Yeah.
I'm excited to watch your match against Loki. I mean, that would be a great match. Like I can't lie, but it's a little bit of a scary pick. But you know what? Good luck.
Thanks.
Bye, Feinberg.
Bye.
Well, Nerdy, if trends continue from the last like 4 tournaments, congratulations to Loki for winning season 10 of ranked playoffs. It's wonderful. It's wonderful.
That was yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be interesting career way.
Oh wow. There he is. Well, at least on the screen. Hello,
Dougal. I'm excited. What's up, Duke? Welcome to the booth. How you feeling, Duke, going into this?
Good.
Oh, your mic is,
There you
your
go.
mic is, well, welcome, Duke. Just saw you last week. That was awesome. Hope you're doing, how are you doing, Duke? What are you thinking? Well, how much thought, I guess that's great way to put it. How much thought you put into this this pick here?
Not a ton, but like all the people that I wanted to pick kind of already got picked. I was going to pick NHB, but he did just DM me telling me not to pick him. So
You gonna listen to that?
yeah, I mean,
Wow,
I respect that.
I don't want to.
That's really
I don't want to
nice.
betray him like that. That would be kind of mean. But I did ask him who I should pick, and he said Aquacord. So I think I'm just gonna take his advice, and I'm gonna pick Aquacord.
No, there we go. That makes sense. I guess like my question for you, Duke, what would you do if Aquacord DM'd you the same thing? You know, what would you do? Would you just be like, would you just like forfeit or something?
I don't know.
Oh, that's fair.
It was kind of between like Aquacord, NHB, and J for me, because like I mean I don't want to play Hacks, I don't want to play Mongi. So I guess like J would have been my next pick. But I mean all of these people left like are all scary opponents. Like none of these are an obvious pick for me.
Yeah, no.
Would you have picked Loki if Feinberg didn't pick Loki?
I was thinking about it.
I think he's such a wild card this season. I mean, he kind of was last season too.
Yeah.
He's just a wild card figure now.
Yeah, Loki is interesting because like he hasn't really been playing much lately, so I don't know, maybe he's like a little washed, but at the same time, like I know he does a lot of practice offline. So you really never know what it's gonna be with him.
Speaking of practice, I guess I'm curious, like I know that you're a hardcore practicer. What are you gonna be doing the next week to prepare for next weekend? Is there anything in particular that you're gonna do that's different from usual or anything new this season?
I'm probably gonna be like practicing a lot with Silver if he wants to. Like we kind of have this tradition before every playoffs where we just like grind private rooms for a week. So I'll probably be doing that with him. I think that spamming private rooms is just always good practice. It's like better than practice maps in my opinion for just like practicing for playoffs.
No, that's awesome. Well, I'm excited to have you back next weekend. Curry, do you got anything else here for Doog?
Yeah, just I think because this is a really interesting matchup. This is the first one that we have. I mean, you guys didn't play each other at the LAN, but you guys were obviously both at the LAN, so it's our first matchup of two
Mhm.
people who have been around each other. Do you learn anything from being around Aquacord, or like anything about how they play, or anything like that that maybe Aquacord might have learned off of you as well, like at a real setting like that, or do you think the LAN experience doesn't really matter
Uh,
for something like this?
I don't know about that. I mean, I didn't really talk to him much at the LAN, but I don't know. I don't really think that matters, honestly. Like, um, what would I even have like learned from that? Just like how
I
he
don't know.
like grips his mouse or
Yeah,
something. I
maybe
don't
like maybe he has
know.
a weird keybind. You just like send him a software that just disables his W button. I don't know. I'm just throwing it
Oh,
out there. It's a unique experience. Kind of L question for me. I don't know. I'm just throwing some stuff out there. Dude,
yeah.
good
I mean,
luck.
it's a valid
Good luck,
Aquacord,
question.
good
Duke.
Thank
luck.
you.
You're gonna do
Thank
great.
you. Thank you.
Who's even next at this point? Oh, it's Blazemind.
Blaze Mind.
I feel like Blazemind's probably feeling pretty good. Like if you're getting to this point, like Loki's
Yeah.
off the board. You don't have, like Aquacord's off the board. Maybe that was someone you were worried about. Like I think we found NHB's opponent maybe, or maybe Jay's opponent. Who knows?
Yeah,
We'll
no,
find
it's
out.
interesting that we have two LCQ. Yo, Blaze Mind, welcome to the booth. How are you doing?
Hello. I'm doing good.
Very nice. How are you? How much thought have you put into your pick here?
I put in a bit of thought before LCQ. Um, I thought all the LCQ people were gonna get picked, but they didn't. So I'm not sure who I'm gonna pick now. It's between
Oh,
either Mungie or Jay.
Ooh, okay, okay. What? I guess what are you contemplating between those two?
Um, I'm thinking Mungie because I beat him last playoffs, and then I also beat him in like ANZ offs. And I'm thinking Jay because I don't know, because he's been through LCQ. He hasn't been in as much playoffs as Mungie. And then also, I heard him talking about me once on stream, and he says I'm really hard to beat.
oh, that is
Mm.
kind of aura. You're not thinking NHB. NHB keeps kind of slipping away here, going through the cracks. You don't want to play them.
But you won't believe this, but he actually messaged me.
Oh, really? No way. Wow. And you're gonna also just agree and be the nice guy.
Yeah, I didn't really want to pick him anyway.
Oh, interesting. All right. Well, Blazemine,
Mhm.
I'll leave the floor to you. Who is your pick for season 10 playoffs?
I'm just gonna pick Mungie.
Wow.
Ooh, okay.
Mungie off the board, a rematch from last season. How much of this is time zone based?
Um, yeah, a lot of it's time zone based. I don't know what time it would be for Jay. He streams like at the same time as me, so I don't know if we would get like the earliest time or like the latest time, and I don't want the latest time.
What
So
time is it
I'm
for you
gonna
right
pick
now?
6:30 a.m.
Oh, so good
Oh wow.
morning. Good morning to you. Very nice. Hopefully you don't have the same breakfast Nerdy had.
Okay. Well, okay. I'm curious, like your sleep schedule. Is your sleep schedule? Are you gonna do anything to that? Like, how good is your sleep schedule right now? Is that gonna impact? Are you gonna alter that at all for this event? I feel like it'd be tough to be in your time zone for playoffs.
Yeah, if I can get like 1 a.m., then it's chill. I can just stay up. But
Mm-hmm.
2 a.m. is kind of, I can stay up by just sleeping in, and after 3 a.m., it's like I want to at least take a nap before.
Yeah. No, that
Yeah.
totally makes sense.
I think I think
Well,
we talked about this before. Like your sleep schedule normally is like relatively good, right? Like Mungie's the one with like the more messed up sleep schedule, and yours is like pretty normal.
Yeah, I think mine's
So
like pretty normal.
it'll be interesting. I think it's a good matchup. I'm glad we get a rematch. I think last season, what was it? Did it go to a game 5 last season? I feel like it
Yeah, I
did.
did.
It went to a game 5, so it's a good matchup. It's two very similar players. I mean, your win rates are nearly identical. So I'm very excited to see how it goes. Congrats on making playoffs and good luck next weekend.
good luck.
Thank you.
Very nice. Well, Nerdy, we're down to 3.
Down to 3.
And I'm gonna be
And
honest. I know
yeah.
Raul pretty well.
Okay.
I think unless like Rao wants to pick Hacks because it's funny and they're like really good friends, I think NHB had a good run. I think NHB had a good run. I think it ends right here.
I think that's fair. I think that's fair. That I'm gonna agree with you. I think that my prediction is that he's also gonna pick NHB. At this
We'll
point,
see.
we'll have to. Who knows though? At this point, who knows?
Anything. This has not gone how I thought. I cannot
Yeah,
believe we got
I
Feinberg to play
cannot say a
Loki.
prediction.
This is awesome.
Yeah, no,
so
I'm excited about that match. That's gonna be really exciting.
we're gonna see here. Ral, welcome to the booth. How much thought have you given the decision that you're about to make?
Hello.
Hi.
What's up?
Well, I haven't really thought about this because I didn't think this is gonna be the layout of players that I have to pick from. I think the only thought that I have is that you're not gonna believe it, but I just received a DM.
No way.
And it's not the one that you think about because I
Oh.
think NHB wants to play me.
Wow.
And
Yeah, is
I
that
received
like,
an-
are you upset?
I
that you didn't
received-
get that DM?
No, I think he wants to play me, and I honestly take it kind of personal because I don't know why he thinks he can beat me. And I received another DM that says, "Peak NHB, oh my god, they're all redacted stupid." So I'm gonna believe my friend Steez, and I'm gonna pick NHB.
There we go. There we go.
Wow.
You finally
Wow, so
NHB has been
not-
picked.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Shout out Steez. Okay. Steez gets thrown into this too. I mean, wow. I mean, it is an interesting matchup. The Elo, you have a higher peak Elo. NHB definitely has the sub 6 this season, but when you have the experience, you've been here a lot. How are you feeling going into this playoffs, Ral? I mean, are you feeling like you got a pretty good shot here? I know you've been, you had the move a couple months ago. You're feeling good. You're ready to lock in.
Do I need to give an honest answer or a PR answer?
You can. I mean, can you do the like? Does the non-PR answer mean like cursing? Like, what is that?
No. I just don't really care. I'm gonna be honest. Like
Okay,
I
what-
feel like every
That's
every
fine.
single playoffs that I've played in, I cared so much and I lose and I just don't care anymore. That's it.
I respect that.
No,
Listen, that's
it.
aura.
Yeah.
That's
No,
aura.
I think like, yeah, putting too much pressure on yourself can definitely impact your gameplay. I believe in you, Ral. I think I would love to see you make a great playoffs run here. So I think
Yeah,
that's
I
gonna be
agree.
good. All right.
Well,
Is there anything
I have
you're gonna
played,
do to?
I have to play low key the next round, so I don't know about that.
well,
my
hold
run
on,
but-
hold on.
Feinberg could always get through. You never know.
could play Feinberg. You could play Feinberg.
Well, I would be happy about that, but
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that you missed media training last season. This is great. No, I actually am happy that you missed media. We're gonna give you
Are
like
you
a
gonna
different media
Are you
training.
gonna do media training? Is it just gonna be me and Ulsa, or is it gonna be
No,
everybody
no.
again?
I'm just gonna be like, guys, like, let's just be nice. Let's have some, like, this is
Oh.
good banter. Like, this is good banter. I
This
think
is
this is
great.
good. I think it's gonna be a fun matchup. I think it's good. Did you think about picking Hacks at all because you guys are close friends, or you didn't want to do that?
I was gonna pick Mangi, but Mangi got picked.
Okay, that makes sense.
I don't want to pick Hacks, Loki. Well, if I really hated him, I would pick him, so he has to play Loki. But I don't know.
Yeah.
He can have
Well-
another easy bracket. It's fine.
It's okay. It's okay. I mean, we'll see how it goes this season. Ral, thank you so much. Good luck this weekend. I'm excited to see you and NHB go at each other. It should be a good match. And we'll see you soon. Good
Thank
luck.
you. Goodbye.
See you, Ral.
Yeah, I
Alright.
thought that makes a lot of sense, Nerdy. No, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. I think we have two people left here, Curry. Two people left, Jay and Hacks, which I think kind of makes sense. You have our LCQ winner,
Yeah.
and we have back-to-back playoffs winner.
Yeah. I would not be shocked if Beef picks Hacks here. Like, I wouldn't be shocked. I think it's going to be Jay, but I wouldn't be absolutely shocked. But I mean, we're going to bring him into the booth momentarily here. Beef, welcome in. Welcome to the booth. How much thought have you given this decision? Did you think these would be the last two players remaining?
No, I thought I was going to be picking between Hacks and Loki. So, shout out Feinberg. I mean, I don't know why he did that. thank you.
I don't know.
That's good. So, I
He's-
mean, so you're looking at Jay here then for your pick?
Yeah, I've not made it past the first round in playoffs since like season 6 or something, and that started with losing to Jay. So I think to break the curse, I have to be him.
Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Jay has a very, very fast playstyle. I mean, I feel like you guys have not similar playstyles, but both of you are very, very top speed players. I mean, your rank PB 606, his rank PB 559. Crazy top speed. I mean, talk a little bit about like how do you prepare for an opponent like Jay, who is just so fast at the highest level?
I don't know. I think I'm also pretty fast.
You are pretty fast.
I have a
You are
good
very
record
fast.
against him and also against Hacks. Infume is telling me in DMs to pick Hacks because I'm 9-4 against Hacks and only 8-4 against Jay. I don't think that's very good advice.
I was gonna say that's really, really big words coming from someone who has not checked anything from their own picks in like 4 seasons. So
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
I would not listen to that Infume guy personally. Nerdy, what do you got?
No, I mean, I guess I'm just curious. I mean, you just had a great performance at the LAN, getting second. I guess I'm curious, is there anything that you've been doing to prepare or that you're going to do this weekend to prepare for playoffs next week? Anything in particular? Any changes to the usual?
Nothing in particular, just making sure I know what I'm doing and I'm like confident in every strat that I'm doing.
Makes sense.
Awesome. Yeah, makes sense indeed. That's all I got, Curry. Best of luck, Beef Salad. I believe in you. I'd love to see you make a run.
I think it's you
Thank
can't
you.
say that to everyone, Nerdy. Like at some point you gotta be like, well, I would
Okay.
like to see this person make a run. Or is that just
I
like
mean,
Feinberg?
That's my Feinberg, Infume,
Oh,
etc.
and Salad
you know.
said enough of them. We're just leaving.
Well,
Bye,
yeah,
Salad.
no, that's fair. That's totally fair. I mean, we're yapping, man. We're yapping up a storm.
We are. Well, this is about what we expected. This is who we thought would be left over. This is who we thought would have the privilege of quote unquote picking them.
Should
It's gonna
we
be
bring them
Silver.
both in?
Whoa.
Is that a crazy
could.
idea?
We
Is
could
that a crazy
probably
idea?
do that. We have the technology to do that. Silver, welcome to the booth. A lot of options left on the table. What are you thinking
Yeah.
here?
I pick Hacks.
Ooh.
Or
That was great. Good job.
Silver, what's your thought process behind this pick? I mean, that's a big decision to pick the back-to-back ranked playoffs winner.
I think I can win.
I think you can win too. I think you can win too. I absolutely think you can win. I mean, did you and Hacks talk about this at all? Like in the days leading up to this? I know this was kind of like thought of a matchup for a while, just how this draft would go. Have you talked to Hacks at all about this?
I have not talked to Hacks. Okay, wait. I want to think about this. I'm pretty sure my bracket is likely going to be Hacks into Infume into Dugal.
Whoa.
So
That's fun.
we'll see how that goes.
That's not ideal. Yeah. I mean, I feel like it's been crazy. I'm curious to look at the bracket. In general, it was so weird to me how similar the bracket looked to last season. Is this season similar at all? It looks like it's pretty different. That's good to see.
What, like top and bottom of like what side is like
yeah,
more
I
scary
don't
or
know.
whatever?
I just remember thinking like a lot of things looked super similar between seasons 8 and 9. Silver, I gotta ask you. All right, what are you gonna do to prepare? Give me something. I don't want to hear. Oh, I'm gonna grind practice private rooms. Give me something unique. What have you been working on the most recently? What have you been working on the most? What do you want to improve on the most? Where do you think that you're gonna be focusing your efforts? Or are you just gonna be playing, not think about it?
I think, okay, so the biggest problem is like if you change a lot of stuff up right before playoffs, it can often work against you because when you're in a high stakes environment and the pressure's on, it's hard to, switch something up. So like generally I advise against changing keybinds before playoffs. Changing routes that you do. So for the most part, I think this next week is just going to be like locking down everything that I know how to do and just trying to make sure I'm really, really solid with everything that I'm doing already. But yeah, I don't know. I was thinking, okay, since I'm the 8th seed, right? I have no choice in anything and I don't get picked either. So like there's no mental baggage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I had nothing. There's no mental baggage. Like everybody who got picked is like, oh, my opponent thinks that they're better than me. Everybody who picked is like, I'm supposed to be better than my opponent. Maybe that will help me.
Maybe. I mean, Silver, one thing you said at the LAN, I don't remember exactly when you said this or where we were, but I remember you saying something about how you've been trying to cut out all the time you would spend watching like normal YouTube videos with VOD reviewing.
Oh
Have
yeah.
you still been doing that? And how has that been going?
I've been doing it a little less lately. I don't know why. I just kind of lost my motivation. But yeah, I just like deleted YouTube on my phone. I just deleted a bunch of stuff. And so if I want to use my phone, the only app I have is Twitch. And like I just think like, okay, if I'm on Twitch, I should just do some VOD review. And so like I'll just pretty much I just try to VOD review if I'm ever like, have some downtime or whatever.
No,
Makes
I love
sense.
it. That's
That's what
W
Nerdy, that's
mindset.
what he's doing. That's what he's doing to prepare that other people are not.
Yeah,
Feinberg's
no.
gonna watch Ludwig do something stupid, and Silver's gonna be seeing how to do like back 103 side setup reverse cycle, and it's gonna be the difference in the matchup against Hacks here.
Yeah, for sure. Silver, best of luck, man. You got this.
you.
I believe in you. It's a hard match, obviously first, but I believe in you. You got this.
Thank you, Nerdy.
Yep. Good luck. Thanks for being here, and we'll see you soon.
Bye. Thanks.
Well, Nerdy, that's it. We
That's
did
it. That's it.
Wonderful. We have a bracket. How wonderful is that? We have a bracket to showcase this wonderful draft that we just did, and I think it'll help paint a better picture about the paths for these people to go down. I'm very excited to see it.
Wait, would it be possible to drag Hacks in here at some point? I see him waiting in there. I have a very important question for him, if that's possible.
I mean, that's on Oliver. Oliver can kill you afterwards, but I think it could potentially happen. Who knows? This is quite an interesting bracket, though. I mean,
Hacks,
Hello?
welcome to the booth. You're not making a pick, but I have a really important question for you.
Okay, wait, I
have
wasn't expecting this. You could ask.
No,
them,
I know,
Nerdy, you could
I know,
ask.
but it's a really important question. So next weekend, you're going to be playing against Silver. I need to know: are you going to wear shoes or no?
oh,
Okay, that's a good question, Nerdy, because normally when I'm at home, I normally I don't wear shoes while inside because I feel like
Okay.
it's just kind of dirty, I have like a carpet. I don't want to get my carpet dirty. So, I'm going to be wearing slippers, and I think going into this playoffs, I've played playoffs before, and like according to the precedent, I've never worn shoes before. So I think that's worked for me before. I think it's just more comfortable. There's no reason to change up like my setup. I feel like normally with slippers I'm already like enough in the zone, but so yeah, I don't know. I think I'm enough in the zone without shoes. Slippers are good enough, and I think for that reason I'll be playing playoffs this season without shoes.
wow.
Okay. Well, that's all I want to ask. Thank you, Hacks. Best of luck.
Final
next weekend.
question
Yeah.
before we get out of here. Who do you think has the most aura in this bracket?
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it's hard to say. I feel like the general consensus in the LAN was that Dougal had the most aura, and I feel like going into this bracket as well with how difficult the bracket is. I feel like Dougal again. Actually, you know what? Nah, you know what? Okay. I have the most aura in this bracket. I have the most aura because my bracket is gonna be Silver first, and then Infume, and then Dougal, and then probably like EDCR or Loki or someone else. So I have like a really hard bracket. That's only if I win though. The issue I'm worried about is I have exams, so I need to focus on those. So balancing those in playoffs will be difficult. But also, I don't know. If I win, that'll be so much aura gain.
The 3P. It would be pretty
3P.
crazy. I can't lie. That would be pretty crazy. Well, best of luck, Hacks. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you. I'm gonna dip now. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, Oliver, take us back to the bracket before we so rudely interrupted you. I mean, there's a lot of like interesting quad sections here. I mean, the one that catches my eye, Nerdy, is this third one. EDCR Ulsahin Beef Salad J, because Beef Salad said that they have not made it to the second round since season 6.
Mhm.
And everyone else in that has not really made a run to the semifinals before. So someone from that group has to make it to the semifinals. They have to. So I'm really interested in who's coming out of that 4-stack there.
That's a good point. No, that's a really good point, Curry. Yeah, no, for sure. I do also, I mean, I don't know. I guess my brain, the first thing that jumped to me was, I mean, what Hacks was mentioning. I mean, in the past, I think Hacks add this. This is like the hardest bracket we've seen for Hacks in a while. So in order to get the three-peat, that's going to be pretty tricky. But I don't know. It's definitely possible. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I mean, you never know. He is very good at the game. So I'd also love to see like Loki get another win, or even any of the players that haven't won before.
Yeah,
and the first winner. Yeah.
What we're talking about with that, but I mean, actually like looking at this bracket, the top half is absolutely ridiculously loaded with just like not skill based. Like both sides are, I think, pretty evenly skill wise, but with playoff results, the top is just loaded. I mean, Loki hasn't won in like 3 seasons at least. And everyone else has not really made it to the semifinals in a while, if ever. So I'm really interested to see who comes out of that bottom bracket. It has to be someone. It could be Feinberg, it could be Loki, it could be EDCR, it could be anyone. I mean, that is a really interesting thing. I mean, looking at this top half, Nerdy, I mean, every matchup is just incredible. Like every matchup is just absolutely incredible. Which of those top 4 really stick out to you?
The top 4. I'm gonna say Dougal and Aquacourt. I feel like those two are like just like, I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's the one that sticks out to me the most.
That's
obviously
the ball
Dougal,
knowers one. That's the ball knowers one right there. Like that's gonna be so good. I cannot wait for that one.
I feel like Aquacourt is so good. And going against Dougal, I mean, obviously 2-time winner, one of the best, if not the best. I think I forget the exact numbers, but one of the best averagers in the entire world. So I think that's the match that catches my eye the most. But I mean, really all these are great.
Absolutely. And we'll see them all starting next weekend, May 9th. Don't go anywhere. Well, you can go somewhere for the next 5 days. But once it becomes May 9th, hang around here for a couple days. It'll be really fun. We'll get a schedule to all of you very soon. Very fun day. We locked in. We got our participants. Great job from all the runners who qualified. Jay, NHB, HDMI, and I'm blanking, Aquacord. Congratulations to all those runners. Thank you to all the runners who showed up today and participated. I know we had a lot of technical issues, and all we can do is apologize and work towards making it better. Thank you, Oliver, for doing all the production. Thank you, Redline, for being our camera in the sky. Thank you, Artemis, for repping. Rokes for getting that all sorted. Thank you, Cressa and Budgie, for doing all this beautiful artwork around us, making some fun stuff. And yeah, we'll see you next weekend for the start of Season 10 playoffs in the bracket. So we'll see you then. Nerdy, it's been a blast. Anything you got to say to close us out?
I'm excited for next week. I don't know. I feel like I'm ready. I'm ready. I wish we could start commentating the next matches right now.
It's crazy too, because like we just had a weekend or a weekend of like incredible gameplay. We're so spoiled. We're so spoiled.
There's so much stuff going on.
Amazing. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you all very soon. Until next time. Bye-bye.